Hey, bugs, my fellow bugs. That's right, I've been playing Hollow Knight Silksong. Get it? We are going to be talking about another DSP drama situation. Hope you're ready. Hope you're hyped. I got some videos on deck. This is not what I was kind of looking for. I don't know where I could have found this, but I could have sworn. Feel free to correct me. But I could have sworn DSP had a moment where he said that he wanted to play Silksong. That was his intention. He wanted to play Silksong until his chat begged him to play Metal Gear. Could not find that clip exactly, but this was the closest I found it. This is the closest I found to what I wanted to hear from him, right? So let's just go with this. Oh, I'm on the wrong window.
Okay. At first, it was my intention to skip Metal Gear Solid Delta. I thought this is a game I've already played twice. Okay. It would make a lot more sense for me to play the two new games, Silksong and Chronos, right? People yelled at me and said, "Oh no, Phil, don't you know your history with Metal Gear? This playthrough will be epic. This playthrough will be absolutely insane."
See how funny it is though? Like, dude, he would never play Silksong. Like I said this even when I was covering the debate of playing one of these three games or whatever the fuck. It's like he's not gonna play Silksong. Like I didn't expect him to because he the way he talked about it just did not sound right to me. And then guess what? He tried to play Ballad Gay Tony. That game crapped the bed, and he was forced forced to play a game that's on Game Pass. Remember, this game is on Game Pass, so there's no risk, right? It's so funny that at least I think it's on Game Pass. I'm like 90% sure, maybe 80% sure it's on Game Pass. I may be wrong. I thought Metaphor was on Game Pass, and I was wrong. So, but this is back when Metaphor was new. I thought Metaphor was a day one Game Pass game, and I was wrong. So I think Silksong is Game Pass. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure it's Game Pass. Uh, and yet this he just doesn't want to try it. He doesn't it was too risky for him to play this game, which we'll get into like more and more. But it's just very funny. Let's go on to I think this was yesterday's podcast. So let's start it up.
Actually, starting up Hollow Knight Silksong for real. You know
But
what?
yeah, he did Balagay Tony. That game crapped the bed, and he was just forced to play Silksong. That game hit the goal. He got $50 or whatever the fuck, and was like, "Wow, guys, you guys really like the game! Wow!" And then he played it on the and then he said he's gonna play it again, and he was hyping it up. And now listen to this.
When
Listen
I
up.
played it last week, it was just a 1 hour, gee, I wonder if this will work kind of scenario.
So just remember, he said that stream that he played after the Balagay Tony didn't work was a what if scenario to see if the game would work. He hits the goal and get a load of this.
And I played it for that hour and people really seemed to like it. And I was shocked because, Metroidvanias typically don't do well on this channel. So the fact that it actually was doing well and people were liking it and supporting it, I was like, oh, so hopefully that crowd shows up tonight. Because as I stated, I'm totally down for Metroidvanias. I like Metroidvanias. I think that they're great games. I really do. I've always enjoyed Metroidvanias, starting back from, original Metroid all the way through the Castlevania series
Right.
when it became like that, all the way through modern Metroidvanias, of which there's a ton. But the problem is they
Dude,
historically
he needs to just wear t-shirts again. Like, watch him just do this. Hi guys, welcome to the show. We're gonna be doing Silksong. It's just like, geez, what are you doing, man? What are you doing, dog?
don't do well on my channel. Okay?
Oh, yummy.
I mean, honestly, that's why I avoided Hollow Knight. That's why I didn't play other games as
You did
well
play Hollow
of that
Knight,
similar formula.
but whatever.
So let's see tonight on the late stream. I hope you'll come
But
by
again,
around.
like, when you played Hollow Knight, was that after or before Metroid Dread? Because I know he played it when he was taking in money. I thought he played Hollow Knight like further back ago, but I want to say he played it. I want to say it was before Metroid Dread. I want to say it was before, but I could be wrong. But I don't want to like search anymore. I'm tired of that.
Around 7 p.m. Pacific time, and I hope that you'll join me for Hollow Knight Silksong. If this stream does well, that will convince me to play it as a full playthrough. And
Okay. So last night I was watching this and I made a slight error, which isn't like I'll show you what a little bit further on because this little deal he makes goes all over the place. Like there's no consistency to this dude at all. So get a load of this.
to basically maybe experience more of these games in the future and give them a shot. But
He he is trying to make Hollow Knight Silksong the new Metroid Dread game. In the sense that I said this on Twitter. I told this to Anli, but this let's say like I'm gonna jump a little bit ahead in this video, a little bit ahead, because at this point you're watching the video, you know the deal he made. Well, if you give me $50 or whatever the fuck to for Silksong, I'll play it again or whatever the fuck. When he plays that game again, the support is slow. He's gonna keep doing this shit where it's like, guys, looks like I told you so. I knew this was gonna happen. If this happens, I'm never gonna play this game again. Which is kind of like a very shitty thing to do. And it's not very chill and positive. Because you're kind of like being an asshole. And it makes you really wonder, would people really want to watch that? Because this dude is gonna act the same way every Silksong stream. Like that game cannot afford one slow stream. Meanwhile, Sweet Codeine can get like 10 slow streams back to back, and he'll say that it's fine and it's expected. But Silksong gets one slow stream, DSP is gonna lose the house. Not literally. He never said that, but it's over for the game. The game he paid $0 for, right?
that will convince me to play it as a full playthrough and to basically maybe experience more of these games in the future and give them a shot.
Again, this part of the fucking deal is the same deal he gave people when he played Metroid Dread. The exact same thing. I remember in every video, I made it a big point to bring it up because I knew this fucking guy. I knew this snake of a guy would sit there and be like, oh, well, actually, I think you need to prove it to me again. Because this dude's a piece of shit. He played Dread, got a whale on the hook for that game. That whale not only gave him money, told him what to do, how to play it, how to beat it. Then after that, this dude said, you guys proved to me Metroid Dread saved Metroidvanias. I kind of, you know what? This is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna go to full Greek mode. Let's go. I'm gonna do two things. I'm gonna go to his YouTube channel. If this doesn't work, I'm gonna go to Pig Go. But
Hello everyone, welcome.
I am gonna search saved Metroidvanias. Let's see what YouTube will give. Let's see. Metroid Dread begins. November recap. Oh, you know what? I have another idea. Oh my god, that's not how you spell final. Okay. My final thoughts.
All right, well,
Yes.
I think we beat him.
Okay, he definitely played Dread after Hollow Knight. But whatever, okay. You can go to full. Back to the main. I don't know if this will have what I'm looking for, but
But you're supposed to be taking, samples of the Metroid, and what ends up happening infested with X to answer.
Okay.
So people are now voting on a vest. Now,
Yeah, vote on a vest.
so here's the beginning. This is when you fought Ray. That's before you can even open the door because you don't have a child. Okay? So first of all, Metroid Dread is the first time this franchise returned to its roots in like a ridiculously long time.
Oh, remember Skyward Sword?
Right?
Dude, look at all these games. He had the NES thing. He had that animal game, which fighting animals. I don't know. Skyward Sword HD, never finished it. Classic. Animal Crossing, Cat played it. DSP just fished and did nothing in that game. Classic. He boots up the Switch 2, DK Bonanza, and Mario Kart World. Like, like, he really just did not want to put any of the Switch 1 games on the Switch 2. He really treats the Switch 2 as if it's not backwards compatible at all. Well, whatever.
Ridiculously long time. If you think about it, Metroid Fusion was like the last time, or I guess you could argue Zero Mission. You could say, okay, so there's the Metroid Prime trilogy. Did it have its roots in Metroid? Yes, but it's a first-person game. I liked Metroid Other End.
God.
I personally thought it was a stylized
Of course he loves Other End. Of course he does.
Like classic games, although admittedly there's a lot of differences. Personally, I liked Metroid Other End when I played it. Of course he loves Other End. People hated on that shit. They really did. They were
he doesn't know why.
They really thought that it was bad for some reason. I don't know why. They hated on it so much.
They were like this. When I
really don't know. I don't know
gave my thumbs down. It was when I knew I was. I don't know.
Had a different style.
I remember it had a very weird
narrative.
narrative.
I thought it was a decent game. I didn't think it was groundbreakingly. Oh my god.
Okay.
I don't know anything about it.
All right.
But I didn't play that one. Metroid 2. Isn't this Metroid 5?
Okay, I'm tired of hearing.
I think. I'm not sure.
History lesson.
Okay. By the way, Chipe, thank you for $1.69.
Oh my god, Chipe.
Available again. I almost never did. When is the blue vest ever going to be eligible again? That was the first chance.
Dude, you know what's funny? Now that he's talking about vests in this shit, okay. He hyped up the Indivestments Day thing as retiring the vest. And now he said he's gonna only just wear it for the Indivestments Day event. So then they're not really retired. It's just, like, this dude is so corny because he literally, basically, only, like, he just wants it to be, like, part of the Indivestments Day because of the pun, and that's it. Like, the retirement thing is just a buzzword to be like, I'm retiring! You know what? Okay, this is a derailment. But this dude, I think he watched a YouTube video on DSP versus the internet where they were talking about, like, how YouTubers were all, like, saying, I'm done making YouTube, and it was, like, some kind of fad YouTubers were doing. DSP made that about the vests. Think about it. And you know, DSP would do that. DSP would be part of that trend. If he was making a lot of money, as much as they were, he'd do it too. Guys, I am done making videos. I'm not gonna do this anymore. And then he's gonna come back and do it anyway. That's what he's gonna do. He'd definitely do that.
First channel member I got in 2 days. I'm not even kidding. I don't know. Tipper says Metroid Dread was planned for over 15 years. It's been since Metroid Fusion, which was from the other one.
Okay.
Are so excited. Everything's like 20% behind.
Oh my god.
About this game. Now that I've beaten it. So how long did it take me to beat it? Get non-stop game. Like, I want to just get through it. Personally, it took me longer because than just sitting around playing. I love the game. It and everything. Backtrack instantly, right? Like I can backtrack stuff to the game. It's Metroid. Like I never played a map. It's fresh. The map. I kind of misunderstood. Confined to only certain things actually were able to. Where's the one place to kill this thing? Because they're right. So how to kill them? Make you replay a bunch since you're. Overall, I liked the game a lot. I think that having it was interesting. There were cutscenes as well. The other end was overblown with. It's an anime game basically, right?
Anime game?
Overbearing. There wasn't. And you know what I also like is that when you start to get into the meat of the game, about halfway through, now you can kind of go and do some of the optional stuff. So for example, the end of the game, it's like,
oh my god, dude!
Give me a good reward. Make that be the job.
Give me a good reward. That has been a constant demand by DSP. Every game he plays, give me a reward. Remember, guys, he's not like these other gamers are entitled, but he wants a reward.
My energy bar upgrade, or the 10. There were 2 things in the game that actually bugged. Okay. I also felt like there were situations mini bosses on the first try. Number 1, the bosses hit you, and I see the weak down, you could jump and grab the play. Ah,
Okay.
straightforward puzzle damage and the forward attacks and everything, right? Do a parry. Throw back to the classic games with the Emmys. That's really good. I wish you could have played this game with the D-pad. There was no ability.
Oh my god, this is funny. This is so funny. He's like, I wish I could play this game with a D-pad. He played Silksong? Guess what he used? The joystick. Then, he's like, I guess I should use the D-pad. But then, guess what? He used the Series X Elite controller's weird disco ball D-pad. Then said, I guess I should use the cross D-pad. This dude refuses to play fighting games with a controller and insists on using a joystick. Brags about the PlayStation controllers for having a prominent D-pad. All this stuff. Plays a side-scroller with a joystick at first. Complains in this game that you couldn't use the D-pad.
Ability to do that. There was no, you want to switch? Play with the D-pad and having good gameplay and getting... I really like it. Is this going to be a Game of the Year contender for me? A game like this, you might wonder how much did I like it. I strongly recommend it. $60 price tag. That's a lot of money, right? The classic Metroids are not linked, so...
Okay, I love he's saying the $60 is a big price, blah blah blah. Silksong is 20 buckaroos, and this dude was molding and crashing out over not getting $150. This was a time when he just wanted $100. I mean, come on.
And try to get the best time. And number two, you go back and you try to 100% it and get all the items, right? One, that every other game franchise has expanded and given you tons of content. And I'll give you some perfect examples. Very long playthrough because there's so much, like 40. It modernized something you want it to be classic. You all rights these too much. Years. It does. It's probably going to be years. $60 game. I just don't want 20, 30 hours of your games with lock, right? You know what I'm saying? Not relying on your skill level. The Metroid Other M, I'm going to beat in 10 hours, right? Positively, all right, I will be giving this a countdown, part of my countdown for Game of the Year. On demand,
oh my
on
god,
YouTube.
okay.
And the contributions were out of control. So positive. I really appreciate that, guys. And like I said, this actually gives me hope. It does. That now maybe because I've changed over the years. That my
it gives him hope. Metroid Dread gave him hope.
Audience has changed along with me. Maybe we've broadened our horizons a bit.
The audience changed with me. Oh my god, dude. All of this thrown right out the window. But then later on, he actually clarified and said this only means for Nintendo games, for Metroid, even though he never specified. He said the genre.
Maybe we can open our eyes a little bit to more variety of games, and maybe I can actually check out Metroidvania games moving forward, because I've always wanted to. But every time I've tried it...
And dude, guess how many Metroidvanias he played after Dread? 0. I mean, and I'm not counting the Castlevania games he replayed. He replayed the Castlevania games that did well. And this dude is sitting there like, butthurt that Hollow Knight got $94. 94!
They failed. And I feel bad that I kind of ignore an entire genre of games.
He feels bad. Okay, we're gonna keep that window open a bit.
Them a shot. But if tonight I actually do my first stream of Silksong and we get people that don't show up, don't engage, and don't support, I'm gonna be like, well,
don't engage, don't support. I've kind of glanced at his chats. They were engaged. They were talking about the game. They weren't complaining that they were bored. One dude said that the gameplay was painful because he fell down a hole or whatever the fuck. That is it. That's the extent. Everyone else was either like, I don't know, it's a whatever, right? But I thought these were chill games and he can be open to conversation. Why can't he do that with Silksong? Why is it only games where he can just put the controller down and the game can play itself? He could do that. Like that's kind of annoying. Because at that point, you could just stare at the camera and do the same thing.
Like, well, I guess I told you so. I historically.
And then he's gonna say, "I told you so." This dude is such an asshole. Like he can't even just say, "Well, we'll see if anyone's interested in Silksong tonight at 7 p.m." and that's it. Like he has to like kind of twist the knife that if you don't support, I told you so.
Historically knew these didn't do well, and here we go again. It's not doing well.
Historically, again, this dude was filled with hope that fucking Metroidvanias are safe and they're cool and everyone will be open-minded. And this dude is like, historically, they don't work out. They don't work out. They just don't work out, man. Okay, dude. Fucking shut up.
Well, right? So,
right?
I hope that you'll join me, okay?
Join me.
So, let's see.
As I guilt trip you to pay
Let's
me.
see how it goes tonight as I give it a fair chance, okay? Cool.
Cool.
So what else is going on? Well, I'm playing Gears of War Reloaded,
damn.
and I'm doing.
I hate this dude saying "cool" as like a sentence ender. Cool. You sound like a fucking dum dum. Let's see, 5 hours. Okay, this is close enough.
I would hope that it'll do better than this one, but I don't know.
Wait, what?
Good, lots of stuff to do next time I play. That's excellent. There will be one more stream of this game later in the week. I would hope that it'll do better than this one, but I don't know. I'll stay.
$71. Oh, okay. I'm gonna like fucking be toxic about this a little bit. Throughout the Silksong stream, this dude was being very toxic to his chat. And very mean. To the point where I guarantee you he's gonna like fucking try to damage control what he says. Like, he's either gonna say that he's sorry or that like he's gonna try to like lessen the damage. But this dude plays Sweet Codeine for whatever, right? Gets $71. Was this dude plays guys? If you don't support Sweet Codeine, I don't want to hear you ask me for any JRPGs ever again. Never! Or whatever, right? No, of course not. He plays Silksong. Guys, I don't want you to ever suggest a Metroidvania game ever again. He was acting like a baby. A baby. Over not hitting a goal for fucking Metroid. Not Metroid, oh my god. For Silksong. He gets $71 in this game. It was like, well, I hope the next stream is pretty good, man. I mean, sure, you could argue, well, he kind of locked himself into doing this because he kind of did the Metroid Dread treatment for Sweet Codeine 1, but it's still bullshit, especially when it's not even that big of a difference, and again, this dude will say, I have all these other successful streams, man. Okay, so, two games that get inconsistent support. Again, this dude cannot predict what streams will do well and what won't. He will say that every day. But this dude cannot have two games that can do well, which he has in the past, mind you, but he can't do it magically now because he will somehow lose money. But I just want everyone to remember, $50 a stream was fucking successful at a time. But now he can't go back to that. This dude made so much money over the course of time, and this will tell you to save up money or whatever the fuck. And again, if $50 was like livable back then, and he's been making over $50, like, I mean, this is all Clown World, and then he'll tell you it's not the end of the world. I'm not freaking out. I'm not saying it's the end of the world. Okay.
Stay and save. Okay, guys, that's going to be it for our stream of Suikoden 2 HD. I hope that you all enjoyed.
It Time Rally. But Phil, have you ever considered maybe the reason why people aren't contributing as much is because of how bad the economy is? Blame Trump and your no, blame Trump, not your fans. Oh man, what a wild post. But you know what? No, never mind. Because he said the same thing during the Biden administration, so I can't really say, well, he'd blame Biden if it was Biden. But no, he would say the same thing of like, oh, how come other people are making money and not homeless, dude? But whatever, it's clearly a bait. It's trying to bait Phil to say something. Have him get
But I
mildly
had a great chill
political.
time. Thanks to everyone who hung out and supported. And when I say support, I mean not just financial. I mean with the game. You know, because this makes it better to know.
Look at this. Look at this. Look how he's acting. This dude gets $71, and he's like, "Thank you for engaging. Thank you for watching. You don't have to support me financially. Blah 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 blah." Silksong, this dude was like, like, you know, I was thinking about this overnight, and it kind of made me remember there was a time when Undertale was a new game, and people were very like rabid about this game. Like I just remember multiple people on Twitter, on streams, whatever, would kind of be annoyed when people were like, "Hey, are you gonna play Undertale? You should play Undertale," and all that stuff, right? Like people were like very like passionate about that game. Uh, I don't know how DSP reacted to that kind of like hubbub. I kind of feel like he just whatever. So I don't you know I wasn't really following it because I didn't really care about Undertale. But I do remember there was this big like push for people to play Undertale and experience it, whatever. To the point where some people would just kind of out of spite either not play it or like kind of be like, "Okay, I'm playing it. Where are you? Why are you watching? I'm playing the game. Everyone is saying it's so good, right? Like that kind of attitude." And I feel that's the attitude DSP has when he plays games like Hollow Knight, Silksong. They kind of have. I mean, I wouldn't even say Hollow Knight has the same rabid fan base as Undertale did at the time, but there are people that are very like passionate about about Hollow Knight. Uh, it's like a lighter version of the Undertale fan base at the time. At the time, because I don't think the fan base is as rabid as it once was. But that was a thing. That was a whole thing. And DSP kind of acts as if these people are like trying to knock down the doors to get to him, right?
Know what I'm doing and all this cool stuff. So thank you guys so much. And I will see you next time for more. Cool.
Cool.
Okay. Alrighty, everybody. So
That's like a fine use of cool. I just get annoyed when he's like, "All right, so I'm gonna like eat some food, cool, and then I'm gonna like let's do some shoutouts, cool." Like that use of cool. It's just like, oh my god, I don't know why. It just
excellent, great stream. So here's
makes
the
me
deal.
cringe.
Tonight is a real interesting test. Okay,
Oh,
why do I say that?
oh, now it's a test. I thought the stream after the Ballad of Gay Tony was the test to see that people actually were there and excited. And now this is the test. Okay.
Because folks, if you're not aware, tonight is my first ever real stream of Hollow Knight Silksong. Now, why am I so skeptical about Silksong? Because Silksong is not a standard game that I would play. Silksong
He is checking. Oh my god.
Silksong is a Metroidvania.
Okay.
And Metroidvanias historically just don't do well in my content. People don't really show up, engage, and support.
They showed up for Metroid Dread to give you hope about the genre. Then they showed up for Castlevania. But that's not good enough. That's not good enough for Philip here.
With them. Most people just complain that Metroidvanias are boring because you have to wander around. Okay? So tonight,
nobody complained. But I'm telling you, the reason why they complain when he plays it is that he like does annoying stuff and then like doesn't like move on. And then when people are like, "Can you move on?" It's like, or can he go to like? It's just he doesn't read the room, and instead he reads it like in a negative extent. Like, you could say, "Oh, man, like, can you do something else?" You're like, "You want me to play a different game?" It's like, no, man. Like, you're. It's clear you don't have the power for this. Can you go to a different room? And you'll take that as like, you want me to play a different game? You want me to load up Truck Sim?
It would be amazing if you could come by, engage, and support the silksong stream. If silksong does well tonight, I'm considering making it daytime streams.
This part threw me off, to be honest, a little bit, because he said at the beginning. To be fair, I'll be fair to Philip here. He did say if it gets support, it can be a full playthrough, whatever. However, he lands on this little part where he says that he'll consider making it a daytime stream, which kind of sends mixed signals, because what if I don't want it to be a daytime stream? Like, already I it kind of okay. I'm gonna get into my theory right now. My theory in this. Hopefully this will work. My theory, he did not want Silksong to work. He sabotaged the game. Because I think he kind of understands the idea that people may want this game in a certain time period. But he tells us that in the podcast, that's recorded, by the way, that if it does well, I'll continue doing it as a playthrough. That's in the recorded podcast. This part that is unrecorded, at least from what I'm to understand, I think it's unrecorded. I'm gonna say it's unrecorded. Fuck, you gotta take my word for it. He says if it does well, it will be a day stream. Now, what if you don't want it to be in a daytime stream? You have no incentive to support it, correct? Correct.
But we have to see how it does tonight. Okay, if it doesn't do well tonight, then I'm probably going to keep it as night streams instead.
Oh, so if it doesn't do well oh my god. Dude, he literally is an idiot. I know, shocker. He doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. He said in the podcast, if it does well, it can stay as a playthrough. Then in the unrecorded, if it does well, I may consider doing a daytime stream. If it doesn't, it'll stay as a night stream. This dude, I do think he intentionally wanted to sabotage the stream. I don't think he wanted to hit the goal. I feel if it hit the goal, he kind of hate life. But he will also get money, so it's one of those things where it's like, hey, at least I'm getting paid. It's one of those things. Because, again, guess what? Guess what, guys? Hollow Knight is a game his fans want him to play. Guess what thing notoriously DSP hates the most? When it's a game that his fans want. MGS3 is the only exception, because one, it's easy, two, he played it like 2 times, so it's not like a huge deal, and it's a short game, so it kind of is like, I can tolerate this. This is an easy annoyance to sit through. Hollow Knight is a little bit more of like, you're gonna be sitting on nails, and people are gonna keep throwing nails at you, kind of thing, but you'll get paid for it. Like, it's kind of like the worst option. It's I wouldn't say it's another blade of options, because at least for the most part, DSP wasn't like being annoying. Like, oh, no checkpoints. Wow, this is archaic. So trite, so boring. At least he wasn't doing that bullshit. But this dude literally sent mixed signals to his own fucking fans. Support the game, I'll keep it in the rotation. Support the game, it'll be the day stream. But if it doesn't do well, I'll keep it as a night stream. What do you think is gonna happen, my guy?
And we'll do other stuff during the day. Okay? So let's go. Let's see how it goes tonight. Let's find out. All right? Really,
let's find out. Okay, let's go.
That tapered off, and everyone yelled at me and said, "Oh, why aren't you playing Silk?"
Okay, let's rewind a little bit.
Going to skip over. It is time for something interesting.
Beast
It is time for
mode!
something that you have asked for specifically.
By the way, the name of the stream was Per Your Request! This dude made sure, made sure to rub your face in it that you wanted this. Notice when it was like, I don't know if he said that about MGS3. I think it was just, oh, Metal Gear Solid Delta, Legacy Reborn, or whatever the fuck. It was something like that. Maybe it was per your request. Whatever. But a lot of these games that are per your request always seem to have a lot of negative energy. But when it's Chronos, horror, cool, whatever the fuck, sweet coding, awesome epicness, yummy. But if it's a game that you mildly want to really want, like Silksong and Metal Gear, per your request, I am playing this game! And then it's just filled with, like, negative vibes. Like, this is the kind of behavior I bring up when he does these viewer choice marathons, or these marathons where viewers get him to play games he doesn't want to play. Because he does this all the time.
And that originally we were going to skip over, because originally you guys yelled and screamed and said you need to play Metal Gear Solid Delta. I've asked for specifically. And that originally we were going to skip over, because originally you guys yelled and screamed and said you need to play Metal Gear Solid Delta. And I said,
he never said he was going to skip over. He said he may return to these games at a later date. And then he ended up playing all of them anyway. Okay. This dude is I kind of feel the FOMO is coming back bigly. Because that's what happened with the hardcore gaming season years ago. He played all these games and was like, I'm playing too many games. I need to limit the amount of games. But it's just every year he says it because he gets FOMO.
I said, all right, well, if we do Metal Gear Solid Delta, then we're not doing Silksong. So then I started playing Metal Gear Solid Delta, and it did good for a couple of streams. And then that tapered off, and everyone yelled at me and said, oh, why aren't you playing Silksong? And I said, because you...
I just want everyone to remember this dude said that we're in the era where he could just pick up a game and drop it, right? And it was positive and cool. And here it's like if he has to drop a game, it's your fault. Because I think people accusing him of wage quitting and dropping games is kind of getting to him, which is really funny because that's kind of how you invalidate your own like life and become insecure by letting other people dictate how you should feel. Like, I don't know, man. Like, I drop a lot of FromSoft games. I'm not gonna let people like shame me about that because it's like, you know, fuck it. I'm not gonna fucking threat. You know, it is what it is, dog, man.
You yelled at me and said, play Metal Gear Solid Delta.
Yeah, look at that mic.
So now, Metal Gear Solid Delta is almost done. We tried Silksong for one night last week because we couldn't get Ballad of Gay Tony working with mods.
And that's why he's playing Silksong. It has nothing to do with, well, I'm playing it because you guys wanted it. It was literally because he had nothing else to play. And guess what? If he drops this game, he has nothing else to play. Why? Like, okay. I love that, like, when he was playing Minecraft, when he was playing Truck Sim and all this, he said these were time filler games. He has nothing going on. Why can't Silksong be the time filler game, right? Okay.
And you guys seem to like it. Okay, so I told you guys I would do a test stream, a real solid whole stream of Hollow Knight Silksong, and we'll give it a go. You might say, well, why are you skeptical about it that it's going to work? Because it's a Metroidvania. And I have tried Metroidvania games over the years.
And they worked. Metroid Dread and Castlevania worked, dude. Oh, man.
Many times. I've tried more action-based ones. I tried...
Okay. I'm gonna say this a lot, so get hyped, I guess. But this dude literally is acting as if, like, he should never ever touch Metroidvanias ever again. Meanwhile, he had similar situations with JRPGs, and he just sits there and is like, I can't play JRPGs. I can't play them. He's playing a JRPG now. He's teasing playing one of the Final Fantasy RPGs. But this dude will like swear off Metroidvanias as if it's like cocaine. I'll never go back. Okay, man.
I tried RPG style ones. I tried ones that were actually Metroid games, like Super Metroid. In all the years that I've tried playing a Metroidvania,
Okay, Super Metroid is kind of a bullshit example because he never played that as a real playthrough. He did it to test out the SNES suite or whatever the fuck on the Switch. He never played as a legitimate real playthrough. Like, come on.
only one ever worked.
Two.
That was Metroid Dread. And that was because at the time I had not been
Castlevania.
playing anything on my Switch for an extended period of time.
Oh my god, the fucking. Well, I haven't played. Silksong is on the Switch too. Why don't you play Silksong on the Switch too, dude?
People were upset with that. They were like, will you play Metroid Dread? It's a hot new Nintendo game. And I said, no, it's a Metroidvania. You guys don't like these. And people actually committed and said no.
May reminded me. CVS2 did not hit the goal multiple times. And that is still in the schedule. Maybe this will be the last week he's gonna play it. I doubt it. And if you even like pay attention, this dude is again not playing this game, yelling at his audience for not supporting. This stream, you're gonna see numerous times that this dude shat on his audience. Alright. Guys, sorry. I just had to take a break. Calm down. Guys, the Apple events today. I hope you know the sacrifice I'm making. I was gonna watch. I was gonna watch Tim Apple show off the new iPhone, and I said no. I'm going to do a video about the guy. So yeah, take that, Tim Apple. Fucking, you think I'm gonna stop what I'm doing in my life to watch some event about how cool the iPhone is? Come on, Tim. Jeez. All right. Hopefully the audio will work because last time this happened, the audio did not pick up. It should be fine.
No, we will show up.
Yes,
we will engage. We will support your content if you play Metroid Dread. And I said, all right then, I'll give it a go. I'll give it a test. We started streaming it, and it worked. All right, people showed up, engaged, and supported Metroid Dread, so I did a full playthrough, and it was actually quite a good playthrough, and I had a great time.
But he ignores the part where he did it like almost every stream. I would say almost every stream. I'm pretty sure it's every stream, but I'll say almost. Every stream he would say, guys, the goal's not gonna get hit. I guess you guys really don't like Metroidvanias. I guess that's it. Guess this will be the final Metroid Dread stream. This dude loves doing that kind of shit, and it's really annoying. And not really, like, cool and fun.
So, here we are many years later. What is it, like 3.5 years later? Something crazy like that?
Something
and it's
crazy.
Time again to try a Metroidvania game. All right? I don't know if this will work or not. I certainly hope that you guys will come and hang out with me when I play this game. So here's how it's going to go. Tonight, roughly 2 hours of gameplay. Right. Let's see now that I'm getting a good solid chunk into the game. Does it work? Is it entertaining? Are you guys engaging? Are you supporting? Are we having a great time? At the end of tonight, if the answer to all of those questions is yes, then I'm willing to do this as a date.
I love that it's all of the questions. What if like people were engaged and there was some support? Huh? What about that? Again, more evidence. Remember this dude's his go-to. The world isn't black and white. Yeah, so is support. Support's not black or white. You're not gonna get all $150 in one stream or not, or whatever the fuck. What about the in-between? Huh? Why is it all or nothing for this?
Daytime stream later this week. If tonight, it's kind of like, it's not great, but it's not terrible, then I'll probably give it a shot as a nighttime stream later.
Guess what? It got $94. I'm getting like worked up about this because like this is the peak entitlement spoiled brat bitch mentality. Like this is the kind of behavior he shits on. So like just because like, oh my god, sorry. Dude, the last video I did about him, the one about Gears of War and Metal Gear, I made a big deal about the fucking $1 difference. Dude, Gears of War made $1 more than Metal Gear, and this dude was already dancing on Metal Gear Solid's grave, basically. Like, oh yeah, then it's like, dude, it's $1. But this game gets $94, and this dude acts as if he got like $10 the stream. He played Minecraft, Mass Effect 3, right? Remember that stream that was $7? And he was depressed in that. This gets $94. And this dude is like not happy, not satisfied. That's not good enough. And then like, dude, this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous.
Later in the week again. We'll see, like, where does it fit in better? Okay.
And again, so you're telling me $94 is not good enough to try again? And then, like, he says in his little daily rub, I'm again jumping a little bit ahead, says, actually, you guys, if you tip me this, if you give me this amount of money, that's gonna like hit $150, like that would be in this goal or whatever the fuck, he'd consider playing the game again. Which is like not fair. You never said you'd have to hit the goal for that in this fucking stream. This dude can't make a deal at all, and it's kind of low-key bullshit. Because what if, let's say, a Dent forgets to say, this is for Silksong, and just says, here, Phil, here's some money. Guess what? That's not gonna count. But at the same time, why should it? You know, like, of course, in that weekend stream, he said, well, I can't carry the goal over to the night stream. Guys, imagine if you watch football, and do they do that? Do they carry over the points to the next game? And it's like, no, this is a stupid hypothetical. Not even comparable, even. Because first off, a goal is counting the amount of money you make. A sports game is a sports fucking game. So that's like already a bad start. Like, it just doesn't work. It's not compatible. Secondly, whatever. Okay, he's saying that he can't carry over the goal again, which is dumb because he's still making money on the same website, same stream, doing the same stuff, whatever. It goes to the same place, right? But anyways, he then says this. Now, of course, the semantics of it is, it's not gonna count to a goal, guys. He's only asking for like what, $60? Yeah, that's only to like prove that you want it. That's not gonna count to the goal. And if it does, then yeah, he definitely contradicted himself. But this is like semantics time. It's semantics land. So no, he didn't go against what he said because he was talking about the goal. He's not asking it the goal. He's asking you to make the money up, and that will just prove him to play the game again.
Okay. The way I see it,
guys, you gotta think of it like a scammer, grifter, semantics man. You can't just sit there like and think DSP is like a cool guy that does people solids. Like, you know, some retailers, like if you're short like 5 cents, they may say, who cares, a nickel? Like I'll cover that. Whatever. You go home, Timmy. Take the control. You paid for like 95% of the fucking item. DSP will be like, where's the nickel? Oh, you don't have the nickel? Okay, you're not. Here's your money back. Come back with the nickel. He's that kind of guy. He would be that tight of a guy, and then be mad at you for like being like, dude, it's just a nickel, and then he'd call the police on you, and then say he had the right to, and all this other shit.
see it. This game is long, right? So probably it works better as daytime streams. I would be willing to do that. But we have to have people actually come and support this playthrough.
Oh, now he wants the game to be on the day stream. It's kind of funny, right? Because it's kind of like he just wants on the day stream to get through it. Like, he's like, if you're gonna support it, it's gonna be a day stream, so I can just fucking barge through it. But why, if he wants it to be a day stream so fucking bad, why doesn't he do a day stream of it? Maybe what he should do is say, okay, we're doing a test stream. If I'll play this game, and if I don't get like $50 in like 30 minutes, I don't know, I'll drop it and play Sweet Codeine.
All right. last week on the fly out of nowhere in the middle of the Ballad of Gay Tony failure stream, I announced, hey, let's just try it. And I played it for an hour and people showed up and started supporting. I was like, whoa, I'm shocked. Okay.
I got a question though, right? What if those people who supported only can support on Thursdays? So shouldn't he have tried to do this on a Thursday night? Because maybe these people only show up on Thursday night. Like, he thinks it's game specific, but what if it's day specific? Did he ever think of that? Maybe they don't care what game he's playing, they just care what day he's playing it, right? Like, oh shit, he's playing this and I'm off that day or whatever the fuck? Cool. No, everyone bases their schedule around the games he plays, not when they're free, of course.
So, let's see how it goes. All right? That's simple. That's the thick of things. That's how it goes tonight. I'll be honest, right now the chat's barely moving. So I don't know what's going on. It's like a snail. And for the amount of people who yelled at me to play this game and said they wanted it, the fact that we have 140 people on YouTube only, how many are on Kick right now? 40.
Whoa.
140 on YouTube and 40 on Kick. It's not looking very good. Now, I'm not starting yet.
Oh,
we're going to start in about 15, 20 minutes.
Okay.
Trial. I guess that's the best way to call this.
Call this a trial.
What did I have for dinner? We had tortellini.
Dude, that
soup, but to be honest, we've had tortellini soup.
Tortellini soup.
Okay. There you go.
I don't know why I kind of felt sick thinking about tortellini soup. Like, I don't even know what that is. Is it? And I don't want to know. Fuck tortellini soup.
So we got a little bit of time to build up here. Because there's no newcomers coming to the stream tonight to ask me my questions, like what's my favorite game of all time. I'm just going to do this.
What?
If anyone wants to talk, chat.
Huh? He answers Woody about fucking tortellini soup. But Punish Irwin asks, what's your favorite game of all time?
Tag me in the chat. But if you start asking me silly questions, like what's my favorite game of all time, I'm just going to do this.
What did he do?
Because there's no newcomers coming to the stream tonight to ask me what my favorite game of all time is.
What did he do?
Okay?
Did he ban him?
Cool.
What?
All right.
I don't know. This dude is weird. Why would you ban a dude for saying that? Like, he's acting as if the dude say, Phil, what's your favorite drug? Phil, what's your favorite porno? It's like, geez, man, like, okay. Phil, what's your favorite hentai?
Okay.
He likes DSP likes Boku no Piku or
so, well, hello, good evening, Turtle Sniffer. How are you?
I just know the
Someone
name.
whose name is insanely long and I cannot pronounce since it's their first night here. Well, welcome. I'm glad to have some newcomers here tonight.
Or
Matt, how are you? He's on vacation, but he wanted to be here for the playthrough. Cool.
This another
good to see you,
I
Matt.
know by name. These things have internet.
You like today's shirt? This is the Tommy Vercetti shirt.
Oh my god, dude! Tommy Vercetti. This dude is he's worse than 90s kids. This dude, like, he changed his Twitter profile to having a Vice City style, which makes no sense for the fall. It makes more sense in the summer, but he uses it for the fall. And it's like, dude, he's so obsessed with the 80s. And, like, he was bummed out that GTA 6 is not set in the 80s in Vice City. Like, he thinks if you're going to do something in Vice City, it has to be in the 80s. I guarantee when he plays fucking GTA 6, he's gonna shoehorn 80s talk. And he's gonna talk about the 80s more than anything. That's gonna be, like, it. That and he's gonna be shitting on the modern age of Vice City. Like, oh, look at this stuff. This stuff is stupid. We're the 80s. This isn't the 80s. So get ready to hear a boomer talk about how good it was in the 80s. This dude, I really fucking hate it. Like, people dug on 90s kids. They have not sat in a room with these. Be talking about the fucking 80s. This dude was what, like, a child in the 80s, and this dude acted as if like he was a a 20-year-old in the 80s and making a lot of money, and now he can't make a lot of money. Whatever.
Right? It looks like underwater and there's things. How big is my Steam collection grown? Oh, I play games this.
Okay. Why are we doing underwater theme for silksong? It's not an underwater game.
Whoa, what the hell? Whoa!
What the hell? Okay, I'll be honest, I didn't do any time skips to the bed. I didn't, I'm gonna be honest. So we're gonna do some fun skip.
It's a side
skips.
quest, basically. Alright, and we rest up again.
I know this
Full health.
split has drama.
Thank you to Fat Bernard for a gifted sub. I appreciate that, Fat Bernard. Thank you for the support tonight. Again, guys, I'm very curious to see how Metroidvania will do on the channel. If you guys hang around and engage and support, I will play this as a playthrough, but this is very much a test stream for this to see if it works. What's going on, Jade? 51 months as an Ultra member. Thank you so much, Jade. Good to see you here.
So,
Mossberry, I'm just...
So that's how we start.
Oh.
Okay.
Second. Let's get the quill. A shell marker using some more places of importance.
Alright.
Oh, this is amazing. Yes, this is exactly what you want. Sweet.
Wait, you want a map? In a Metroidvania game? Phil, what? Wow, man. That's some epic gamer strategy tips. Epic gamer tips.
So let's
head
a
map.
Rest up.
That's what you want. You want a map and a compass. I know,
So,
shocker.
here we are. So it was a secret area. When I fell, there was a bunch of lead. Should I go back to...
I like that, like, again, Phil, the bench pins are clutch, man. I always forget which variations of blank are banned. Okay. Fat face. Like, where are the people complaining?
I had no idea you could attack through the ground. That's excellent.
That's excellent.
And, Jay says this looks like Hades, so I enjoy it. Not Hades. It's basically a combination of Dark Souls and Metroidvania, so think like Castlevania, Metroid, it's kind of like that.
Think like Castlevania.
How the hell do I get back? Alright, hold on.
I'm surprised DSB didn't sing along with him.
It does seem like there's some unnecessary looping in some of the mapping
I
here.
don't know the lyrics, sorry.
Okay.
Oh my god! Dude.
So now if I go this way, here we go. This is where I was earlier. Okay.
Okay.
Up stuff to the upper right? No. I couldn't reach it. See, we can't. There's no way to get to the upper right yet.
Right.
Oh, man.
Oh, man.
Now we go higher up. Thanks, Stalking Tiger, for $1. Remember, guys, if you're interested in Silksong and you want to see me actually do a playthrough, you got to support the stream tonight. Let's sit
Now
down.
you gotta support the stream if you want to see a playthrough. I thought it was that we want to see it in the day stream. Huh?
Goal tonight. I think we did everything here. Yeah, we did. Remember, guys, if you're interested in Silksong and you want to see me actually do a playthrough, you got to support the stream tonight. Let's hit that goal tonight.
Let's hit that goal tonight. Both in the post stream of Sweet Codeine and this stream, he said fucking like, oh, if it doesn't do well tonight, but it does good enough or whatever the fuck he said, we can like play this another night. But now it's a straight up, let's hit the goal. Very cool.
I think we did everything here. Yeah, we
Right, we did everything here.
Yeah. We could go down. And it's I get to where that boss was, but I don't... Can you bounce on an enemy to platform? Close. But I didn't understand my range. My range is insanely limited. That's what you're supposed to do. I think you're supposed to bounce off the enemy. So I gotta go all the way back up again. I'm not up here yet. See, there's a way high up. I can't reach that area yet. I have no clue how to go all the way back and try again. Because I think that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to bounce off that guy to get to that ledge. And that allows you to get that elevator thing down. That's probably the easy way to do this, but I don't have it yet. This looks like a...
Did he bitched somewhere about like, you guys let me get progress.
yet. See, there's a way high up. I can't reach that area yet. I have no clue how to reach that area. No, there's no fast travel in this game yet. So I have to go all the way back and try again. Because I think that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to... This looks like a breakable... Otherwise, we go up and to the right. We haven't done that yet, and that's probably what we'll do next, is go up and to the right. What do you guys think?
I like this. Look, Jade likes this game. Guys, Jade likes this game. Dude, lately, it seems every time Jade watches this dude stream, he bitches about the fucking game. He finally finds a game that he actually likes, it's gonna get dropped.
The place I jumped from is a pulley elevator, a shortcut to the bottom, so I need to unlock it. So I...
Okay.
All this stuff.
Right, okay.
Go all the way back this way. Since you guys are already
oh, here we go.
complaining, so I guess I... And probably not, right? Sharp down. It's not as wide to the right as I'm expecting. I know I can reach that platform, but do we really want to try it again? Probably not, right? Well, if this were my playthrough only, I would try again, but you guys are already complaining.
This dude, he's doing something, it's not working. He wants to keep trying. He's doing a stream. He doesn't think maybe there's other parts of the game. Like, this dude doesn't know how to play a video game. Like, this dude will say, oh, trial and error, and think about this, and blah, blah, blah. But this dude, when he plays games, he's very one-track minded.
Complaining, so I guess I won't.
And then he says, oh, if I had an ability, I'd be able to do it. But, what did he say?
Because again, I don't understand. My attack is very sharp down. It's not as wide to the right as I'm expecting. I know I can reach that platform, but do we really want to try it again? Probably not, right?
And then he just does this.
Well, if this were my playthrough only, I would try again, but you guys are already complaining, so I guess I won't.
Never mind, I thought you were saying I don't have the ability.
I guess we'll just make progress now.
And then he says, I guess I'll make progress now. Like, which makes me really, scratch my head a little bit. Because it implies, to a degree, that, he knows how to move ahead in the game. Because I'd assume when you play a Metroidvania, you don't really know how to progress the game when you're first playing it. You're kind of exploring the game. And this dude is saying, I guess I have to progress. I mean, you get more abilities by progressing the game, right? So when you want to explore other areas, come on. But whatever.
Since you guys are already complaining in the chat.
But look at this! Look at this! Complaining in the chat! Complaining in the chat! Okay. Let's see. He's good at this game. At least this isn't an endless cutscene or reading JRPG. I'm not sure you saw it, but I think Jade was leaving. He also... Okay. Go use the elevator. Aren't they out of business? What? This game is for dunces. Can you go to the Rainforest Cafe for... Okay. They're talking about other shit about family date night. Yeah, he's gonna fucking stream that, Place you just jumped from has a pulley Where are the complaints? Where are they? This dude, I kind of hate how this dude talks about his chat, and I kind of feel his chat should kind of be a little more annoyed about this. He's saying that they're complaining. I can't find these complaints. I can't find them. Even when I watched the Hollow Knight that didn't have any chat logs on the screen for me to read, I don't believe they were complaining during that either. He was even reading chat about the game. And this dude is you guys hate the game. You guys are doing this. Jeez, man.
I can't figure out how to get back. How the hell do I get back to the area? I think I have to go all the way up and then drop down, don't I? If I wasn't high enough up
Bro,
yet.
use the elevator. I'm not sure. Okay, yeah. Also, I would say don't handle, but he would probably just call you a dunce. That is just complaint about how he acts. That's not really about the game. And
This
he's
is how
doing
you do
that
it.
anyway.
I
Like,
did
it
it
means
too
nothing.
early. Yeah. Oh, Jade, you're taking off? All right, have a good night, Jade. I missed it. I really feel like I could jump and bounce off that.
And then you got people like Blizzard saying Jade got tired of seeing the same screens. Jade liked the game, Blizzard. Stop slandering Jade. Vikings gonna win. Okay, they're talking about football. DSP tried to piss DSP off. How much is this game, or is it on Game Pass? Wow! He can't even answer that. He doesn't even answer what Steve asked.
That guy and land on that platform. If I don't do it this time, I'm not gonna do it, okay? If I would have hit him, I would have done it, but I missed again, because again, I don't understand my attack is very... This will just make progress now.
Nobody was complaining. Nobody. Nobody. It's like driving me up the wall when he fucking says shit like this.
You're complaining.
And it's
You guys are already complaining in the chat.
Where's the complaints? Where's the complaints? Laugh my ass off. God, this is painful. Which could mean anything. He could literally be talking about this chat for all we know. Like, you could say that reading their chat is painful. Whatever. That's one dude that he never read before. And guess what? If this was anyone else, and if this was, let's say that he was playing Sweet Codeine, and this guy said, oh my god, this is painful, he'd ban him and call him a troll or a sock account.
You're always complaining.
Like, again, I love that every other game,
If you're gonna complain, leave. This is a fun game, and y'all love it.
but he's letting the whiners in the game, in the stream. Like, dude, he lost his shit at Iron Cook Sakai for bitching about the Metacore React.
If you've been complaining about all the games I've been playing. You're a negative Nancy.
But this dude, he's like, listen to all these whiners. Oh, people are whining. Okay. But again, why can't he find things to do in this game that's fun? Like, and this is the same complaint about every other game he plays. Same thing with Elden Ring, same thing with everything. Maybe don't just spend an entire stream doing one thing. The tree signal was a big issue when he played Elden Ring day one. It's like, dude, this is a brand new game. Can we please just not fight the tree signal right now? And he's like, no, I gotta beat him. And again, he never once asks, maybe people want to see more part of the game. And maybe there's other parts that's interesting. It's just... Because the thing is, what kind of annoys me about DSP playing any video game, and it kind of, like, really shows that this dude has no passion for gaming. He doesn't want to try anything new or unique or fun in this game, even though he claims he wants to see that, but everything is, like, reward-driven. I need to do this so I can get that. I need to do this to get this. Like, he grinds in Mario to get as many lives as possible, so he can fuck around. He doesn't play the game for fun. He plays it just to beat it. It's so emotionless and cold. Like he mocks the way the game looks, saying, "Oh, it's not modernized graphics." Sprites are pretty modern if they're being drawn in current year because it's modern. They're secondly, like, dude, like, I was cracking myself up playing this game. Like, I don't know why. It's really stupid. I like, because you can move Hornet while looking at the map, and I just thought it was just funny that she's holding the map. I'm just like moving the D-pad back and forth, so she's like one frame going between the two. And I was like, this is kind of funny. Like, I just kind of like how silly this game looks. And I've been playing Holiday as well. As I said in my video talking about silksong and shit. I was thinking about this like last night. Because I saw this gif of the fast travel of silksong where this guy was like moving Hornet back and forth to match the fast travel companion. And I was like, this is like a very cute companion. Like the fast travel here is very cute. Meanwhile, like Hollow Knight is like I don't want to say it sound like I'm shitting on it again, but it's kind of expected. Like, okay, yeah, this would be the fast travel thing for this kind of game, right? Like, it's very expected. This little fast travel thing is like very cute and like silly, and I kind of like that a little bit more. I kind of like the way things look in this game a lot more than in Hollow Knight, in my opinion. But there you go. Do you hear that from DSP? No. He may say that now, like, oh, it's very unique and hand-drawn and robust. But he doesn't give a fuck. He doesn't give a fuck about the craft he plays.
We have to go up. How do we go up? This way, to the left. Okay, so I didn't go this way yet. Let's go. Bunch of bells. A lot of bells. And Bell
Bell
bees.
this boss for a while. We don't need to watch the Bell Bees fight.
You get one freebie. Everything else you have to earn. I don't know how we.
By the way, it kind of pissed me off. He hit the creature. He was like, "Oh, he's our friend now." After I spanked him, I was like, "Dude, you don't fucking talk about him like that." Bell Beast
do
is
that.
the
I don't see a way up. Oh, there's
leave
some
Bell Beast
platforms.
alone.
Aha, we already have been
You
below.
have to pay, yeah, like, but again, look,
Remember?
nobody
Yep,
is
we already
complaining.
been here. We just didn't know how it
Nobody.
linked. Now we know how it links.
Damn, he does not like this game, dude. You're thinking he doesn't like the game, and he's gonna sit there and like project onto his chat when they just think he doesn't like the game.
We go up and to the left. What do you think? If I kill that guy first.
Okay. All right, let's wait. Is this a pause? No, this is that. Because the pauses start to get kind of funny. Kinda.
Oh.
Ah!
I had nearly no support, which is exactly
Oh, here we go.
maxed out on whatever those shards are. Guys, if you're enjoying me playing Hollow Knight Silksong, please support the stream. So far, we've had nearly no support, which is exactly, literally, what I said was going to happen because
Exactly, literally. Look how fucking pissed off he is. And this is like, I'm so not angry anymore, guys. I'm chill and relaxed. And this dude is yelling at his chat for not supporting because he really wants a told you so moment. And he really wants to use this fucking game as an example. See, guys, I'll never play this game again. So if there's another game that comes out that's a Metroidvania that people ask him to play, he's gonna use a poor little hornet here as an example. Look what you did! You didn't support the game! So why would I play this, idiots?
no one supports Metroidvania games. You told me I was wrong and I should play this game. That's why we're doing it tonight.
No. You were asking for advice as to what games to play. People were saying, I want you to see you play this game. He keeps, like, conflating wanting to see someone play something as, I will give you my money, Phil. Like, that's not how the world works.
Please support the stream.
And also, remember this whole, you can please some of the people all the time, but not every people all the time, or whatever the fuck that saying is?
So we need further.
Whoa! Another boss fight, oh boy, this all parts play. Here we go. Get hyped.
What does it do when you have 400 of those? What's this? Is it a flea? It's another flea. We freed a second flea. Okay.
Wow.
Cool.
Cool.
Oh, you know the other thing? His fucking chat was like, oh, this is a Castlevania music, and it has classic tunes. Or whatever the fuck. They bitch about the soundtrack. You're telling me this soundtrack sucks? Wrong. You're incorrect.
So I'm maxed at 400. Does anyone know what those shards do?
Dude, this is the second time. This is the second time he talked about the shards and then went to a beg. He did the first time. Does anyone know what the shards are? See, this is exactly what I told you! And then, guess what? We do a shard, pause. Okay, let's bitch about the fucking stream. Steam decks are amazing. My best gaming purchase ever. Ah, yes. You need some American dollars, Pino. Got it from Amazon. Nothing, but I won't spoil. Dude, they're dogging on him for like a dude gave him like a dollar in Canadian money, and I was like,
I'm not gonna even add that because it's 60 cents.
what a cool guy. Like, okay. I get it, because if you start counting cents now, people are gonna probably send him more cents, and then he's gonna be like, I don't want to add cents right now, guys. I'm not a calculator.
Or I'm not supposed to know yet. I mean, I have 400 of them. It's kind of silly. Like, what do you spend them on, right? What do you do with them?
You eat.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I got a $1.18 tip from Zazima. Do you have advice for South Korean fans who have to go into mandatory military service? No. I don't know anything about the South Korean military whatsoever.
Why not just say, you should say, like, do you guys
I can't help you there.
Want to do it or not? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, do you believe in what they're fighting for? Like, you know? Don't die?
Alright, well, we played for an hour. So far, personally, I like the game. It's definitely challenging, but I like it. Okay? Let's see how things go in the next hour.
He likes
cool.
it. Oh, man.
All right.
Cool.
Now, guys, I don't even think I have to say it, do I? I've been playing Silksong for an hour. Before we started playing, I received $20 of support. I played for an hour, and I got $2 of support. You all said you were dying for me to play this. You all said to play Silksong. You all said...
Look how much he wants to blame the chat. This is way more hardcore than fucking Metal Gear when it comes to blaming the chat. Because he knew that game was, like, easy and short. This game is, like, whatever, and it's hard. So, yeah, fuck you, chat.
Change the schedule around, get it in there. How dare I? Why would I be skipping Silksong, the brand new game?
You know what? I just forgot. And I just remembered. This dude mocked people for saying Silksong was like FromSoft or like a Soulsborne game. He mocked people for saying that about this game, and then he made the same comparison.
To play other games that are older games. This is what I should be playing. All right? Well, here we are.
Oh my god, the way he drank is like, here we are. Looks right into the camera, like he's like looking into your soul. Open your wallets.
Here we are.
Here we are. Hello.
Use shards for skills later. Okay, cool. Heading to bed. Have a good night, Captain.
Fucking LARPers. We said it. I wanted the... Oh my god, you want a ketone shirt, buddy? $2 more than we had before.
Well, I'm glad that you like the game. I mean, like I said, I like it too. I know I like Metroidvanias. I want to make this clear. I like Castlevania.
Do you?
I like Metroid. I like games that try to emulate the formula of Castlevania and Metroid. I find them entertaining. I find them interesting to explore.
He hasn't played any of them. How does he know he likes them? I like games that emulate this. Like what, bitch? Yeah, you don't play any.
It's a little annoying when there's not auto checkpoint. I wish it was checkpoints outside of boss rooms in this game. So the backtracking's a little annoying. But
I will say, I do think that criticism is there's a little bit of a nuanced criticism to it. I mean, it's not really super duper nuanced, but I do think, like, if you're going, like, a super long distance, that is a little ridiculous. Like, it could be a little bit closer. Like, it doesn't be, like, right outside the boss door, but I do think if it's like super long, that I do feel that could be a little bit unreasonable. But that's just me. I just think that's a very fair criticism to have. Not what DSP wants. I think having a checkpoint right outside the boss door is a bridge too far. That's like overcorrecting the issue.
At the very least, I do feel like this is a game where, even though it feels kind of like Dark Souls, that it will be an evolution as you get more ability.
He mocked people for saying this, by the way.
They're saying everything is Dark Souls.
And guess what? He's saying this game's like Dark Souls.
Abilities and things, it'll be better. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it'll get
Remember
better.
when he praised Mario for having a stage that's like Dark Souls?
But I cannot just play the game just for nothing. You know what I mean? This is a business. We gotta find streams of games that people want, and we'll show up and support. Currently, people are showing up and supporting most of my games. Right now, the only one that's not getting support is Suikoden, but that's to be expected. It's a classic Japanese.
So this makes me really, like, scratch my head a little bit, right? So let's say he's not playing Suikoden right now. Let's say that game, he played it in July, or whatever the fuck. It's ancient history. And he's playing all these other games. Would then it be okay for Silksong to be the expected game to not hit the goal? But the thing is, he said now he expected this game not to do well. So let me get this straight. Suikoden, he expects to not hit the goal. Gets $71. That's fine, that's expected, that's cool. But this game that he expected not to hit the goal, he's willing to dog on his audience for wanting it, for daring to ask, says if you do not ask for it again, fuck off. And then say that, like, I can't have a game where I don't make enough money even though I expected this not to make enough money, blah blah blah. So when he expects Silksong not to make money, that's bad and awful and it's gonna kill the business. But Suikoden, that made less money, can continue because he expects it not to hit the goal. But then, you also have to ask yourself, what if there is going to be a stream where Silksong gets a lot of support? Nobody knows. Maybe the third stream was going to get $1,000. Maybe the sixth stream was going to get $150. This dude will always tell you can't predict how much money you can make, or whatever the fuck. All the time. And this dude is, like, freaking out over one stream of this game not hitting the goal. Remember when he used to say, he went from saying, I'll have a 3-strike system, and then that'll be it, to then not doing that, to then saying, maybe I should do a 3-strike system, to now we're not even doing that. We're not even gonna pretend to do it. And I'm gonna be honest, if he fucking says after Silksong, like, let's say he does drop this game, and never goes back to it, if he's gonna do we should do the 3-strike system bullshit, this dude sucks ass. And that's not enough. Like, that is complete garbage behavior. It's degenerate behavior. To fucking sit there and ask for support, and then he'd be like, yeah, okay, fuck this game. Come on. And guess what? If any other company, let's say that, like, a company's like, well, this game didn't sell well, so we're gonna, like, drop the game. We're gonna drop support. He'd bitch about it. He'd bitch about Capcom not supporting the fucking collections. But guess what? He's gonna blame emulation. Okay.
Japanese RPG. I outright told you that I was skeptical about this game because it's a Metroidvania, and people...
So, you expected it not to hit the goal. Well, okay, so you expected it to be Suikoden, but that's a JRPG, as if that means anything? But this, a Metroidvania, well, he expects it, but that's bad.
Do not usually show up and support Metroidvania. I'm being honest. So, this was a test stream.
Dude, he said this about JRPGs thousands of times. Thousands of times. He said, nobody supports JRPGs. Go back and watch him bitch and cry about not playing Metaphor.
My audience doesn't let me play JRPGs.
And then guess what? He plays Expedition 33. And then plays Suikoden 1 and 2. a genre he said his chat doesn't let him play. But he truly means that for Metroidvanias. But again, remember,
Metroidvania games moving forward, because I've always wanted to. A bit, maybe we can open our eyes a little bit to more variety of games, and maybe I can actually check out Metroidvania games moving forward, because I've always wanted to. But every time I've tried it, they failed. And I feel bad that I kind of ignore an entire genre of games because they just don't pan out to be streams that you guys like. But now it seems that this was the opposite. So thank you for that. I don't know personally. I don't know.
thank you for that.
If that will actually pan out to be something long term. Hopefully this wasn't a one-off. It very well could have been. It could have been Metroid Dread because it was a hot new game, the first Metroid game in 15 years.
Now it's a one-off. He said the weasel word. They made it in a one-off. But he felt bad for skipping this game. Does this guy sound torn about this game? He was more depressed about skipping Metaphor than this. But this is like the most passive-aggressive attitude to have to your audience, and it's like, why act this way?
We got an hour left. If we do well and we get support in the next hour, then we'll play it again. If there's no support coming the next hour, then I'm not playing this again. And that's the end of it, and I don't want to hear a single person ask for it again. I'm serious.
Listen to this. Listen to this. And this dude has yelled at his chat for saying stuff that's like somewhat aggressive, but in a lesser way. I can't remember the example, but he literally told his chat, like, "You think you're gonna threaten me on my stream? Okay, Buster, you're out of here." And then he bans him. This dude is saying, "I don't want to hear it." Like a fucking parent, dude. You're talking to your audience. Again, his audience are full of adults. Supposedly. And this dude is talking as if he's either a parent or a teacher. It really seems he went in the wrong profession. He should have been a teacher. He gets off to this. He gets off talking like this to people. Jesus.
When we get support in the next hour, then we'll play it again. If there's no support coming the next hour, then I'm not playing this again. And that's
so how come he can't just say it like that'll be it for Silksong, right? How come Silksong dooms an entire genre? But he has played other games, and those never doomed the genre before. Suikoden is not gonna taint classic RPGs for him. But yet Metaphor tainted modern RPGs, except for Expedition 33 for some fucking reason. But like this, like it's ridiculous. If we're gonna do the classic RPG thing, then you should play SMT3 Remastered. That's a classic RPG. It's classic. It was on the PS2. Classic.
that's the end of it, and I don't want to hear a single person ask for it again.
That's the end of it. I don't want a single person. Like, this is the kind of behavior you would see. Like, this is why I brought up the Undertale comparison. Like, this is the kind of shit you would see people who would cave into the peer pressure of playing Undertale by a vocal group, and then they'd play it, and then they wouldn't show up or whatever the fuck, and they'd be like, "Wow, these people fucking hounded me to play this game, and where are they now?" Or whatever the fuck. Or that they'd show up and bitch about how they're playing the game wrong, right? Like, it'd be that kind of behavior. The only difference is that might be a little more, like, validated, because, you have a group of people that are being, like, actively annoying to the point where it was, like, a Twitter discourse. This, not so much. Silksong just came out. It's a brand new game. There's no, like, rabid fan base telling people to play this game. And the thing that would happen was, "Phil, or you should try this game," or whatever, like they do with any game. Any game that's new, people are gonna ask him that. Dude, the Deus Ex Machina game came out, the sequel. Eventually, someone's gonna ask him to play that. And you think he's gonna be like, "Oh, no, nobody likes mech games."
I'm serious. Because this is why I avoid these Metroidvania-style games. This is why I didn't play Hollow Knight.
He played Hollow Knight, though.
Okay? It's not that I'm not willing to try stuff. It's that...
the Hollow Knight thing, it's kind of unfair for him to say this. He played it in a marathon, and then that was it. Like, whatever. But again, nobody in chat was complaining. He said that, well, how is the engagement? How is the support? How is this? Dude, people were engaged. They were talking about the fucking game. And people are telling him, it's honestly a fun watch. It's better than the other games on the schedule. And this dude, like, it's so infuriating to me that this is kind of a fun game to watch and play. It kind of is. And this dude will kill the game and not touch it ever again. But it is a dual-edged sword, to be completely fair, because I think it's fun now because nobody, like, he talks about it as if, like, oh, this is a one-off stream, this is a test stream, whatever. So it doesn't have any permanence to it. So the hand holding is not going to be so bad. If this becomes a full playthrough, I do think over time, it's gonna get watered down. And what could have been an interesting playthrough is gonna be wiped and erased. He's probably gonna look up guides. People in the chat are probably gonna hold his hand. Like, it's kind of like DSP's content is in such a very bad spot because it's like you're seeing a dude like who is like a who's in the gutter, like he's on meth, he's drinking alcohol, like, and this is your best friend, and he's like at his lowest, and it's like, and it bums you out. You're like, I don't know if I want to hang out with this guy again. You invite him over, and then he's like, I stopped doing it. I'm not doing meth anymore. I'm not drinking anymore. You're like, you're not, and you're like, things are positive and vibing. You're like really like happy for him, and it's going positive. But then you invite him another time, and then he starts picking up these bad habits again, and you're like, oh, that's DSP's content. You finally get something that's like interesting, but if it continues, he's gonna slowly start to like whittle it down from what it once was into something that's not even entertaining anymore. Because that happened to like DK Bonanza. That happened. I want to say DK Bonanza. It happened with like the Redemption Run, kind of. It happened with a lot of games. And over time, he just got his handheld or he read a guide. Like, same thing with Sekiro, I think. And just a few other games. Like, it's like what I said about Street Fighter 6. I kind of wanted to play a modern fighting game, but then he became a tryhard and played it like Super Turbo. And didn't want to try any other characters. Like, at all. But this game so to bring it back to silksong, he's kind of like fucking like ruining the game, and he's kind of like damning an entire genre because of one stream of a game.
That people don't like it. I don't know what to tell you. I can't make viewers show up and support a certain style of game that they don't like. These have not worked. The only one that's ever worked was Metroid Dread. Well, Sabus GTA says this honestly is a fun watch, better than the other games in the schedule. Okay, cool. So support the stream then,
Oh
please.
my god, dude, okay. We have to talk about this. Every time DSP literally calls out Save Us GTA, literally the only time is to bring up how he didn't give him money and how he should give him money. Why doesn't he do this to Jade? Why does he do this to anyone else? I mean, maybe he does actually, to be honest, but he doesn't do it to Jade. He doesn't do it to Jade factually. And he never did to Derek. He never did that to Derek. At all. But Save Us GTA, who says, like, oh, I like this game. Why are you supporting Save Us GTA? He always is called out. He said the same thing back, like, what, Truck Sim? Oh, if you like Truck Sim, Save Us GTA, where were you? You should have donated. All the time. All the time. It's ridiculous. The second I hear the name, I know what he's gonna say. I know he's gonna demand money from him. Does he know? He acts as if he knows Save Us GTA is some oil baron. Like, I know you're rich, Save Us GTA. Give me your money. Like Jesus, dude. Come on.
Make it so that it's...
There's so many people in his chat saying they love the game. A lot of people are saying, I like the game, Phil. This is a cool game. But guess what? He's gonna say everyone was complaining. Like the fucking bitch he is. Again, his chat should really be angry with him more often about how he talks about how they acted. Because it's like he reads a different chat completely.
It's going to be worth it to play the game, especially because I've heard it's a very long game, right? No, I don't have time to play games off stream because I'm on stream all day playing games, so I don't play games off stream.
Oh my god. This is really dumb. He watches Cat play video games. Why can't they both play games together? Like, why doesn't he watch her play Metaphor? Why does she play Metaphor? She loves Persona, and he kept saying how Metaphor is like Persona. Ah.
Well, I'm going to post up because I'm not going to have any. I'm seriously not going to have a single excuse. Everyone said they wanted this.
Again, I'm not going to have an excuse. Well, buddy, there is one. What if the people who supported Silksong only can show up on Thursday? Like, again, he thinks that these people make schedules for the game and whenever the game is played, but what if they just make a schedule for the day? For the day! Like, do you ever think of that? Maybe that's the case. But, I mean, but then I have complained about him playing a game on days, to be honest, but, like, he could do something more fluid with his schedule. Like, that's the thing. Like, his schedules is, like, very rigid in very specific ways, and he doesn't want to shake anything up. Like, he didn't even want to try Silksong on a day stream. He wanted to do it on a night stream. Like, again, he says this about games that don't make money on the day stream. Guess I'll put it on the night stream. You know, there's any support on the day stream. Guess I'll try the night stream. But this game didn't even get a day stream. It went straight to the night stream. To night stream jail. And this dude, like, it's never clear if he wants the night streams to be seen as, like, chill streams or, like, a fucking jail sentence for games. Like, he pleads with his audience, don't make this game a night stream, guys. They'll never beat it. So then why is this game? He says he knew it's a long game. Why start it off as a night stream? It really does sound like, as I said before, he set this game up to fail. He sent mixed messages on the day stream, told people on the recording, support the stream, and it will, I'll continue it. He tells them off recording, guys, if you support the stream, I'll put it on the day stream. But what if they don't want it on the day stream? Then says on top of that, well, if it doesn't get support, then I'll play it another day or whatever the fuck. It's not gonna hit the goal, and he's like, I guess you guys despise fucking silksong. Like, this kind of shit pisses me off. Like, it's like, you're taking, like, a statement and making it way more negative than it is, right? Like, you say, it's like you eat a sandwich, right? And you say, oh, a sandwich is alright. It's nothing great. And you're like, wow, you hate the sandwich. I can't believe you said that it's disgusting and trash? Wow, man, that's fucked up. You're like, huh? I just said it was alright. I can't, I guess this sandwich sucks. I guess we gotta, like, remove it from the menu.
Where are these people? So I'm gonna post up again on Twitter. I'm gonna post up again on my channel.
Where
this is it. We got an hour left.
Where are these people?
Up.
Again, this dude, like, yells at his trolls for calling his, like, whales, socks, calling his whales whatever the fuck. But look how he talks about them. Where are they? Why don't they show up? Like, he acts as if he's, like, a parent, and he's, like, trying to figure out where their son went. My son said he's gonna be home at 10. It's fucking midnight. Where are they? I'm texting them. I'm telling them, where are they?
And you put your money where your mouth is. You're gonna support the stream. Great. If not, don't ask for this again. So let's see what happens.
Look how negative this is. Tell me what it is, or never ask me to play this game again. Like, this is really unfair and kind of negative for really no reason. Like, it's unhinged how negative this is. Like, again, fucking Suikoden 2.
Hey, yeah, we didn't hit the goal, but you guys are.
I love that you guys are here and chatting. They were talking about fucking football, dude. And he was like,
You guys are so cool. I love you guys.
he plays fucking Suikoden. Suikoden. Silksong. Guys, where the fuck are you? You fucking worthless piece of shit. Come on, give me your money. Like, come on. Like, I've never seen a streamer where it became a job to give a streamer money. Oh my god, I thought this game was, like, super overhyped. What? Okay, whatever. I really thought this game would do well for at least 4 to 5 streams. Seems fun to me. Very likely, with everyone already playing this, there is a case of silksong overload. Oh my god, that is the most DSP fucking statement I've ever seen. I have a feeling he would say that. Like, okay, the day after, I may check out the beginning of the Corona stream. He might say that. That is something I could see him say.
You know, I was thinking overnight, man. I guess it was like Silk Saga Overload.
Yeah.
Oh man. But like, and also like, look how like instant gratification this is. This is what like the first real stream of the game, and he thinks it's gonna just hit the goal immediately. Like, you would think at most to get like $150 in a game in a stream, that might be something that you may have to like build up for each game, right? Like, you want to get people like invested in what they're watching and all this stuff. Like, why would they be suddenly invested in one stream? Like, maybe show this game 3 more times. Again, remember the 3 strike system that he totally was gonna do? But guess what? He's not gonna do it. But he'll do it for a game he loves that doesn't get support. So he has 3 strikes to like fucking really force the whales to step up their game for that. But again, like, he wants them to give him $150 every stream. And he doesn't think that at some point people may not just be able to afford it for a week? Like, come on. Whatever. He really has, he has a
let's see what
laptop in
happens.
front
We
of
got
him,
another
by the
hour
way.
again.
And uses
Please
the
support
desktop.
this stream. There's literally almost 300 of you on YouTube. There's over 100 of you on Kick. You can support.
Dude, he mocked the viewership for being 140 viewers. He gets 300 viewers, and he's like, "Hell yeah, man!" But that's not good enough anymore. Now he wants the money. Like, it's, as I said, he wants everything. He'll direct you to like, "Oh, give me a tip, time to tip. You tip him. Time to super chat. You super chat. Time to membership. You membership. Time to sub. They sub. And then guess what? He's gonna do it again. He wants all revenues to be like constant action. He's never satisfied. And then this dude will say, "I'm not asking for the world. I'm not greedy. I'm not asking. I'm not demanding." This dude literally paywalled this game. He paywalled Silksong. That's what this is. Because he literally, like, he literally went from, if you don't hit the goal, that's fine, I'll play it again, but like, you know, whatever. To then just outright saying he's not gonna not only not play Silksong, but not play the genre again. Unless it's Metroid. Metroid Prime 4, a new Nintendo release. But guess what, guys? This is an indie game. Remember when DSP was like trying really hard to say that he loves indies and he loves giving indies a chance? And he doesn't know what indie games are good? This is a well-renowned indie game that everyone loves. And this dude is like acting this way. Again, indie games get bodied on this channel. Unless it fits his like greedy fucking structure. Again, he only played a Plague Tale when he got like $400 in tips. he then considered playing it. A game that was like, what, $30 at launch? Maybe 40. He needed $400 to play the game. Oh, yes.
Support the stream. If you actively choose not to, then don't ask for this game again. Okay?
If you actively choose not to. Oh my god, what a terrible thing to say. He's acting as if his fans are just actively deciding, I'm not supporting this. I'm gonna ask for the game and not support it. Like, wow. Wow. This is like me being if I, man, I used to stream Digital Devil Saga a lot and Persona 5 at one point in my life. But it's like, if I do it now, am I gonna fucking shit on Retro and Yoshi for the, like, guys, I am streaming Digital Devil Saga right now. Where's my money? Why are you subbing? Guys, I'm playing Persona 5 right now. Why are you supporting me? That would be kind of fucked up.
Okay, so I don't know if we should continue in this area or not, simply because I don't have a map, and it seems like this is the next area. And this is probably not where I'm supposed to be, right?
Okay. Nice,
Maybe I should go back,
nice
but I'm not
mask.
sure.
Nice little mask. Oh, do what else is verdict again.
Okay, guys, where am I supposed to go? Dee?
I think there's like another, like,
Track me!
vicious beg segment.
Things like jumping and stuff, that's weird.
Jumping is
The other
weird.
D-pad. Because I'm using to do that. I feel like I need to have more abilities. I need to be faster, have more health or something. I just feel like that's really hard for my level right now. Doesn't it seem like it's
Oh my god, he paused. Oh, he went to get the different D-pad. Oh, man. The hell?
again? Nor am I entertaining.
Oh.
If people are... Well, guys, we got about a half an hour left on this
Get
premiere
ready.
stream of Silksong. We got a lot of work to do. We're only at $30 to support. So I don't know if people are just messing with me or think it's funny, but I'm telling you right now, this was the test stream.
If they messing with me or think it's funny, dude, this is literally how a parent or a teacher talk. Like, dude, come on. Is your audience literally kids? Like, dude, come on. Imagine, your mom calls you on the phone and talks to you like this. You would be like, Mom, what the fuck? Like, I am like, I'm an adult. I mean, you probably say that in a nicer way, but you know what I'm saying. Because your parent is not, your parent's not gonna do that, because they're gonna fucking be like, okay, you're an adult. That's it. They're not gonna be like, okay. I don't know if you think it's funny, but like, you need to come home right now, mister, and get ready for Thanksgiving dinner.
Test
Set the
stream so far,
table.
it's failing the test, and if we don't get support tonight, I'm not playing this ever again. $30 to support. So I don't know if people are just messing with me or think it's funny, but I'm telling you right now, this was the test stream. So far, it's failing the test, and if we don't get support tonight, I'm not playing this ever again. Nor am I entertaining any requests.
Just remember, he said this in the past as well. I don't just look at support. I don't care if we hit the goal, just as long as people are engaged. Every time I've seen the chat, for the most part, has been talking about the game. Like, this has been the most engaged chat DSP wants. And he's gonna kill the game off because of support. But if it's a game that gets decent support and the chat's whatever, he will say this is a good game. This is a good stream. This stream's a success. It's great. But why don't you guys talk to me, Ree? But this game, like, the only time I've seen his chat literally go off the rails is when he has these little rants. It's kind of dumb. Yeah, it sucks when the game has its own janky mechanics. You have to get used to it. Get good. Yeah, okay. See, talking about the game. Would equipping your, like, dude, it says equipping your Sonic Cat increase your speed? Might need to juice your reflexes. Again, this is stuff that's about the game he's playing. And this dude is saying the game is failing the stream. You go to the fucking Suikoden stream and he's bitching about people not talking about the game. his chat's fully engaged, everyone hates the game. It makes no sense. Because he didn't want to play this game. And because he knew there's at least a vocal group that wanted this game and this and that, and he's gonna hold their feet to the fucking ashes for them to support. That's what he did for Metroid Dread. You begged for this game. Where's the support? And he fucking threatened that game multiple times and got a whale to carry it. He's not getting a whale to carry this game, and it's like, well, fuck this game.
Quest for it. So, it is a tough game.
And then
I actually do like it. It is
says
the test, and if we don't get support tonight, I'm not playing this ever again. Nor am I entertaining any requests for it. So,
and he won't entertain any requests for it. Dude, what if the people who wanted to support it, but they couldn't make up to this stupid night stream? Like, this is what is ultimately flawed with these test streams, is that, it's on his terms. Like, sure, like, when did he give notice that this was a test stream, by the way? Because I don't think he... I kind of want to go to the other podcast, but I don't want to make this like a 5-hour stream of debunking this bullshit. But I may come back into this video into the comments, so I guess pay attention. look for that, or in my next video I'll announce my findings. But I don't think he ever said this was a test stream before this, like, at all. I think that's Suikoden stream, and maybe the pre-stream before that, maybe he said it was a test stream, but I don't think he said it was a test stream. I don't think he did.
So, it is a tough game. I actually do like it. It is frustrating to die, but I know that I'll get better. I'll learn patterns. I'll do better. And we will persevere, much like any Dark Souls game. Okay.
We will persevere. By the way, when he was doing that, those little ants, one of the ants was carrying a shard. I thought that was kind of cool. Alright.
That's what we should do, right?
Where is he now, money-wise? King's Tax. $32 rupees.
Okay, on Earth March map.
$63. Oh, it's approaching Suikoden level. Okay.
Where's the ticket?
Dude, I was watching Tevin restream this. He said those ants or whatever that when you kill them, their like death sound sounds like that Steven guy's laugh. And I can't stop hearing it now. It's like my brain just autofills it. Like laugh, whatever the fuck. It's so fucking like, dude. Come on.
Oh, I guess I can't. I can't go any higher up because I don't have the ability. There's two things up there.
Yeah, I need the cloak.
Oh, that was breakable. That was totally breakable.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh my god, it's not about rearranging your setup. Fuck that.
And
That's
crest.
stupid.
Expand crest.
Expand crest, expand dog.
No, my viewership is not 1,500. Someone's botting the stream. I'm not stupid.
Someone's botting the stream. Was it really that much? I don't know, whatever. Botting the stream. This game is senseless.
Passed right through it.
Passed right through it.
Saying this, you should be playing Silksong. That's all anyone wants. Silksong.
Boy!
Tonight didn't go well. But I have to play what my audience will show up for, and they're not showing up. I kept playing it. Listen. People just don't come out for Metroidvanias and support. Does it not matter?
Oh my god.
I don't understand what the difference is.
Oh, okay.
At all.
I thought he was talking about the
Unlocking
shards
a crest
again.
spot. So does it not matter? No, we have all the abilities we can use right now, Dark Maggot. I don't know. Which one do I put it? I don't know. Oh, this too. Like, I don't know the difference between any of these. Look, there's yellow, red,
Oh
and
my
blue,
God,
but I don't know the
dude.
difference between them. Are they saying abilities? So this would be a different ability, this would be a different tool, and this would be a second pendant? So I could equip 2 pendants at once?
No.
Is that what they're saying?
Oh my God, dude. Okay. Let's talk about this fucking caveman gameplay segment here, dude. You're on a menu. You think you equip 2. Why doesn't he try it? Instead of trying it like a normal fucking gamer, he's waiting for the chat to tell him, yes, you can equip this in that slot. Why doesn't he fucking try? Oh, man.
I guess I shouldn't do it yet. I'll save it.
What?
Alright, so that's it. I can't do anything else here.
Whatever, okay.
I can't go up because I don't have the ability to float, right?
And you'll never will.
Great.
I would say it's really hard to aim.
Yeah, I can't float, so I can't go up. I need to float, and then I
When
can
you do
more
that,
here.
like, I always, like,
But I'm stuck for now.
mis-aim it. Like, I don't know what
No,
to
my
look
viewership is
for.
not 1,500. Someone's botting the stream.
Okay.
Passed right through it.
I wanna see how it ends.
Ugh. Well, I guess that's that. So here's the thing. I definitely like the game. I do. I actually enjoy the game, and I wouldn't mind playing it more, but I can't. You know, I have to play what people want, and it's apparent from tonight. The only people who showed up tonight, there's a few people who like the game, and thanks to those who did support it, mostly troll viewers, watching to see if I'm going to hit the goal, and
Oh
it's
my God, of course. We gotta talk about the trolls.
going to
Of
continue.
course. Okay.
Very little support. Literally, this is the least supported stream that I've had of all the games I'm playing. Earlier today, I played Suikoden 2 and had more support.
$71. $74. I guess we forgot how numbers work. Because I always thought 74 was the bigger number.
So
That's the
exactly
big
what
man.
I feared would happen happened with Silksong. This is why I didn't have it in the schedule.
This game not only made more money within the recording, whatever the fuck, but it made even more after. It made more after. That is more than what you could say about Suikoden. Like, dude, come on. Come on. And this is the guy that said Gears of War, when it was $1 over Metal Gear, was making more money than Metal Gear. Like, if you're gonna dance and, like, party for $1, you should be doing backflips for $4. Oh, I mean $3, because it was, like, $71. He got 3x or more dollars at this point in the stream. He should be doing backflips by sheer comparison, and he should be like,
I'm gonna tell the Suikoden viewer base that we made more money than test streams of silksong. That's pretty funny.
I think it's really funny. But no, instead, he's saying this game, fuck this game. This game is dead. You killed Silksong. Even though it made more money factually than Suikoden. And this dude is mauling out, and then we'll tell you at any other day, I don't care about support. I don't care if you don't hit the goal, guys. It's okay, guys. I don't need to hit the goal all the time. But now we need to hit the goal all the time for fucking Silksong. Silksong cannot get any slack. Fuck this game. You wanna know why? It's because Hornet's a woman and she's hot. Yeah. He can't stand female main characters. Proof. That's all I gotta say. Yeah. Notice. In Silksong, you play a girl. Suikoden, you play a dude. Guess which one he looks more? Yeah.
You know, like, I know people just don't come out for Metroidvanias and support them. They don't. They sit here and complain that it's boring because I have to backtrack a lot and stuff like that.
Nobody complained. Literally nobody complained. The little I have seen of his chat, I have seen less people complain about this game and more people say that he hates the game. Just by sheer comparison. Like, nobody said this game was boring. Like, this is insane.
Like that. Now listen, I get it, but that's the game. And people don't like them. So once again, this is what? Like the millionth one I've tried. Like I said, the only Metroidvania game I've ever...
This is not the millionth he's tried. That's factually incorrect. Like, he didn't play that many in between this and Metroid Dread. Like, if you count Castlevania, that's 2. He played 3 Metroidvanias recently, of memory. Metroid Dread, Castlevania, Silksong. That is it. That is the extent of the games he tried. Recently. Hollow Knight is it, and that's it. But these all were different. Oh, man.
Ever played that actually worked was Metroid Dread. That one, we people came out and actually supported it. But
T-pose.
I tried my best, and I want to say thanks to those who were here tonight and those who watch it on demand, but it is what it is.
It is what it is.
What can I do? Right? I gave it a shot.
What can I do,
I
man?
laid out exactly the criteria, and we all...
The criteria is all over the place. He tells the people on the podcast, I'll support the stream and I'll keep playing it. He tells them off recording, if we hit the goal, it'll be a daytime stream. If we don't, I'll keep playing it on the night stream. Now it's off the table forever. Fuck this game. Okay, cool.
We all see what happens. It's in black and white. It's not disputable.
It's in black and
People
white.
don't want Silksong, or they would have come by and supported this stream.
He
and they
wanted
did
this
not.
game to fail. I'm
Okay?
just gonna say he wanted
All right,
this game
well,
to fail.
I tried it, and the
can't
thing is,
be
it is a good game. It's a shame. I actually feel like if I played this might have, if I kept playing it, might have been one of my favorite games of the year. This is a similar situation to last year when I wanted to play Metaphor.
Oh
but
my god,
I have to
dude.
play what my audience will show up for, and they're not showing.
Dude, if this shows up in the game, I don't think it will because it's not. It's an indie game. Metaphor is an Atlas game, so it has more clout. The only way I could see Silksong being in this fucking dumb fuck countdown like Metaphor is if this game gets like VGA love or whatever the fuck. Like, if it does that, he's definitely gonna add it and be like, guys, I wish I could play this game. Or whatever the fuck. Because that's what he does.
Showing up right now for this kind of game and haven't been. So I'm not shocked that tonight didn't go well. When people were yelling at me last week and said, play Silksong. Why are you playing Ballad of Gay Tony? Why are you playing Metal Gear? Why are you playing this? You should be playing Silksong. That's all anyone wants. Silksong. This is why.
This is what? See, he just did this just to be a told you so fucking asshole. He just wanted to say told you so bad. So bad.
Told you so. Look.
Look how smug he looked saying
Why are you playing Ballad of Gay Tony? Why are you playing Metal Gear? Why are you playing this? You should be playing Silksong. That's all anyone wants. Silksong. This is why.
This dude probably was like in his head like fucking so stoked he gets to say told you so. This dude loves being right. And when he's wrong, he will run. He will run from being wrong. This dude has such a childish mentality. It's kind of funny and sad.
Cause and effect, all right?
Cause and effect. What was the cause? Wait a minute. No, cause and effect is, the cause is, well, I guess the cause is people wanted Silksong, and then the effect is that nobody supported. Of course. Oh, yes.
All right, guys. So Silksong, I do like the game, but that's it for Silksong.
He likes Suikoden and was able to like fucking bend over backwards to protect that game that made less money than fucking Silksong officially and factually. But this game, he says he likes so much that he can't give it the same protection as Suikoden. And I guarantee you, this dude will say this. I guarantee you, if I maybe in the Chrono stream, he is and maybe even after that, he may not even say no. He may actually literally dangle this game and say maybe, because he may feel a little is it remorse or regret? I want to say regret. I think regret makes more sense, but I bet he feels a little embarrassed acting this way. It's like when he was building his gaming PC and he kind of realized he was being a baby about it, so he started the next stream apologizing for being a baby. Like, that's kind of where I think this is going to end up going. He's going to, because I think that's what happened with the daily rap. He made this daily rap. We're going to watch it pretty soon. And it feels like he did that just so that he can, excuse his bad behavior. Because he knew this is not cool. This is not a cool thing for a streamer to do. At all.
All right. Again, thanks to those who watch. I hope you understand.
This is why he's a lolcow.
Okay.
Okay, that
all
was
right,
the recording.
I gotta get out of here. I stayed late and everything, but
all right,
it is what it is, guys. Okay.
Man, remember when you used to do the live daily rap? Look at this odd stalling.
All right.
Look at this
well,
odd
folks, that is
stalling he
it.
does.
And again, I want to say thank you. I do get a $10 tip here at the end here. It's just an anonymous $10 tip, not even a message attached to it. Thank you, whoever just sent $10. I appreciate it.
Damn, it's almost like they like this game more than Sweet Codeine. Jeez, man.
So whoever that was, thanks. You were literally the top tip of the night, and you're the only tip of the night, really, because the other tip was $1. Okay.
We'll never see this game again.
All right, let me get everything on and say goodnight. And that's that. Now we got to figure out what the schedule will be for the week because we're not playing Silksong.
And get a load of this. Get a load of this. Now we don't know what to do for the rest of the week. If you have nothing else to do, why not just play Silksong? You have nothing else to do. And again, I just want to highlight, this is a Game Pass game. This is a Game Pass game. He could literally, he said Game Pass games are no risk. Oh, I didn't have to spend money on this. I could just play it and have fun. I don't have to worry about the goals or whatever the fuck he said. And that's not good enough. Because, fuck you. He wants money. He wants that money.
Okay.
Oh, man. Kronos also missed a goal. But get a load of this, Bloomkit. Didn't he... Remember when Bloomkit said he was done with
No,
DSP?
Bloomkit, listen. He says Kronos missed a goal. Give Silksong another chance. Kronos missed a goal on the first stream. Then it hit a goal on its second stream. It got...
Okay. Okay, guys. We're gonna use the logic DSP's had for this fucking stream. Because he's gonna fucking shoehorn the Ballad of Gay Tony fiasco in this. Because I hit the goal when I first played it, I missed the goal the second time. But he said this is a real stream of Silksong. This is a real stream. And this and that. So wouldn't this be the first stream like Aka Kronos? And then maybe the next stream was gonna hit the goal? No, can't possibly think that. Again, he has nothing else to play Wednesday. Why not just play this? What's gonna happen? Is the IRS gonna come over and take his gaming PC away?
It got really close. So basically, Kronos is doing good in general. It's not hitting a goal every stream, but it's doing good. This was the test stream for the game.
But is it, dude? Technically, every stream is a test stream. He dropped games when they didn't hit the goal. That's technically failing the test, right? And again, this made more money than fucking Suikoden already. Oh, man.
The test stream. And it failed the test stream.
Again.
Okay?
And again. And again. And again and again and again. Let's see.
As night streams instead. If Silksong does well tonight, I'm considering making it daytime streams. but we have to see how it does tonight. Okay, if it doesn't do well tonight, then I'm probably going to keep it as night streams instead.
If it doesn't do well. If it doesn't do well.
And we'll do other stuff during the day.
We'll do other stuff during the day. Okay. You look at this. He made $84. Now, in your little mind, you may be thinking to yourself, well, that's not bad. That's kind of pretty good. For the most part. I mean, it's not great, but it's better than Suikoden 2, definitely. So, it would at least be able to stay on the night stream. Correct? I mean, that's what he said in the unrecorded podcast segment. Not podcast. This isn't a podcast. This is after the stream. So it's even more funny. And then you go here. The game is done. Fuck this game. You should have given me all your money, bitches.
Coach says my favorite games don't hit goals. Then you should support the games, and you didn't. So
oh man, see, I'm telling you, I feel if I open the Chrono stream and I go to the beginning, he is gonna be the most remorseful fucker. Like, whatever. That, or he's gonna be like, guys, I have big news. I have a big surprise. I'm gonna play Silksong again. Yes! But guys, if this time it doesn't hit the goal, that's what he's gonna do. He's gonna be a hype man. Dude, it's gonna be... I almost tempted to open the today's stream to find out. Because I was watching this saying to myself, man, it's kind of a good thing he's not doing a podcast on Tuesday, because I know for a fact if he did, he definitely would have a segment about this. But now that maybe he did talk about it in his little hangout session. Who knows?
Listen, I'm still here and no one's contributing, so what do you want me to do? I'm still here. I stayed extra late. I gotta get the fuck out of here. I'm tired. I can't stay here late every night. I just can't. I've been in here in this fucking office every night super late. I should be spending time with my...
Dude. I remember. I always think about this because this is a very fun little window of time. When he was doing the little streaks, he said, guys, the night streams are going to have to be shorter. I have to leave this office at 9 p.m. sharp. I have to do that. And then, after, a week, it never happened again. He left the usual time he always does. He stays as late as he used to. It kind of doesn't matter. And it's very funny. It's almost like there was something going on in that specific window that he didn't want to tell us. So he said, "Oh, I have to leave for my wife." And then whatever that he did during that time was done and finished. He was able to do this again. I mean, it's a little it's a reaching theory to be fair. Because like anything else with DSP, it could just mean nothing. Because there was a time where he's like, guys, I am no longer doing breaks after pre-stream. Isn't that cool? And then he slowly started to creep those breaks back in. That's what he does. That's what this guy does. When he used to brag about starting early. Remember when these little hangout no podcast days were literally 30 minutes and now they're an hour? Remember when these things were only 30 minutes? Yeah, I remember.
With my wife, I'm tired of this shit.
He's tired of this shit. As he sits there and waits.
Okay.
Just so he can say, I waited extra long and nobody supported. Can we cover the schedule? 1 hour overtime. Step up. Now, come on, guys.
Okay.
All
right, guys. So tomorrow, there is not a podcast tomorrow.
No
because
podcast.
Tomorrow morning, I'm going to be doing a full
event.
Stream of Chronos.
I
want to
got
get a
it. He's gonna watch
huge
the Apple
chunk
event.
into Chronos to
He's
be
gonna talk
done.
about the iPhone.
The plot actually got really good.
iPhone. I saw the color. It's orange. Yeah. I'll just say this. I'll say this. It's fine. I'm wearing an orange shirt. They have announced an orange phone. Coincidence? Secondly, guys, the last two phones, they kept doing stupid Earth colors. Oh, we got Earth brown, earthly mud. It's like, fuck that. I don't want these fucking earthly colors. Give me some cool colors. They did orange. Orange is a cool color. It's not fucking stupid brown. So, maybe that's what he's going to be talking about the iPhone. He's going to be like, guys, the iPhone 17 Pro is going to be amazing. Guys, and the little bit I saw, got better cameras. You got better lenses. Maybe if I get it, I'll have better quality video. It may be at business expense. Think about it. Business expense iPhone.
Good. And I'm excited to see how the game develops. So hopefully you guys will join me tomorrow for Chronos. All right, no podcast. And then there will be late night stream tomorrow night, which I'm also excited for, is more Gears of War Reloaded campaign, which has actually been quite good. I've never played it before, but I am enjoying it. So more Gears of War tomorrow night.
I thought you said you did play
As
it
for the
before
rest of the week,
off stream, but
I honestly
whatever.
don't know, because I was planning on possibly doing Silksong as a day stream, and now we're not playing it at all.
Now we're not playing it at all. At all!
I'm considering making it daytime streams, but we have to see how it does tonight. Okay, if it doesn't do well tonight, then I'm probably going to keep it as night streams instead.
Oh, gonna keep it at night streams. So, what changed? What changed from if it doesn't do so well, I'll keep it as night streams, and we're not playing it at all? This dude really was in a bad mood playing Silksong. It was like, Kat told him, Phil, you need to hit the goal right now, or Jasper is gonna kill you. And he's like, I gotta do it. I gotta hit the goal.
Okay? All right, guys, everyone, please have a good night. I will see you tomorrow for Chronos, and I'll see you tomorrow for Gears of War. Have a good night.
Okay. And then, you think that's done? You think he was done? No. Of course not. Why would he be done? That would be too normal.
Bucks. It says, my name is Crunchberry. I also donated the last tip as well.
Oh. Again.
Thank you, Crunchberry.
He made more money. More money than the Suikoden 2 stream.
What a name, Crunchberry.
What a name. But don't worry, he doesn't stop there. He doesn't stop there.
Well, we still didn't hit it. We're at 94. We still didn't hit the goal. But we did get closer. So, guys, I'm sorry. I really tried.
We did get closer. My guy, you said in the fucking Suikoden stream, if it doesn't do well, we can do it as a night stream. It'll remain as a night stream. It made $94. Still not good enough for this fucking fat fuck. For this, fucking pig.
I tried my hardest. I like the game. People did not support enough.
Again,
I don't know what to say.
I'm telling you, it's a double-edged sword. Because he's gonna make you happy he's not playing it. If you force him to play it, he's gonna look up guides. He's gonna find the dude that's gonna carry him through the game. It's gonna be that. That's gonna be best case scenario. Worst case scenario is he will literally continuously threaten the game. Guys, support the stream. Or else. Support it. I knew this would happen. You would get these rants you saw in this fucking stream every Silksong stream. Because this dude is a fucking degenerate. He's a degenerate.
He's
a scammer.
All right? I'm sorry. I really gave it as much time as I possibly could. I really have to get out of here.
$92 is good, man.
I wanted to get their name on the leaderboard because they just tipped twice, and it would be pretty messed up to not give them a shout out for the two. I appreciate the $20. Thank you to Crunchberry.
This is low-key bullshit. There are so many tips he gets when he's done streaming. He has done this during the daily rep recording. As you can see, Lance Catamaran came by and saved Minecraft after I logged off. He has done that. And then there are times where you start the next stream, oh, this guy couldn't make it. The tip just came in last minute. Or whatever the fuck. But now suddenly he's like, I have to count it. It would be fucked up if I don't. Bitch, this isn't even recorded. This isn't even recorded. You didn't record this part, so this part is gonna go away anyway. Only the Raw Phil fans will know who gave you this money, Phil. They only got clout in Raw Phil streams, not yours.
Berry for that, okay? Enough with if we hit 100 one more stream. We hit the goal now, or we
Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. If we hit 100 one more stream, he's saying, this dude is asking, if I give you like $5 to hit 100, will that be enough to satisfy you? Because also remember, this is the guy that says, guys, can we at least hit 100? That would be good. I'd be happy with 100. A dude says this, says that, hit the goal now or eat a dick. Like, listen to how he talked to this guy.
Appreciate the
like honestly, this kinda makes him look way bad. Like I can't imagine any fucking streamer talking to their audience like this and not having to apologize. Like, dude, someone said this last night. The scoring clip is officially fucking a nothing burger. Sir Moist should fucking dog on this. Sir Moist, everyone, fuck it, everyone should fucking dog on this dude for acting this way. It was not like it was like the accumulation of this. It's insane. It really is like a different person with streaming. Like this is like. It really is really funny to go from, well, if it doesn't hit the goal, I'll play another night, to this.
the $20. Thank you to Crunchberry for that, okay?
To this.
Enough with if we hit 100 one more stream. We hit the goal now, or we don't play the game again, period. There's no negotiation.
So it went from, if it doesn't hit the goal, that's fine, I'll play it again, to, if you don't hit the goal now, I'm never playing it again! Like a fucking baby. Again, this dude runs to bitch about people being entitled. Like, he joins in when people are like, these millennials, they're fucking entitled. They act so entitled. They care about their caramel macchiatos. He always jumps in to do that. But look at this. Look at this. He's acting like the stereotype that he bitches about millennials about. These people are so entitled. They freak out when they don't get their name right on their fucking caramel macchiato. And this dude is freaking out, and it's not cool, I guess, at $100 now, even though it was cool for multiple streams. Dude, you never said. He said it in the podcast. That's the semantics. But here, he never said that. Was he trying to ruin the silksong stream and making people not feel pressure to support? Only the pig knows.
There's no bullshit. Either contribute now, or we don't see the game again.
No bullshit. Imagine this dude was doing a fucking hostage negotiation. If you want to see your kid, no more bullshit, no more. You put the money in the bag, and you go here, and you drop it there, and that's it. No bullshit, no yanking my chain. Like, Jesus.
Again, too bad. This was laid out ahead of time. None of this nonsense. None of this fucking around. All right?
It was laid out ahead of time. May I remind you ahead of time?
If Silksong does well tonight, I'm considering making it daytime streams, but we have to see how it does tonight, okay? If it doesn't do well tonight, then I'm probably going to keep it as night streams instead, and we'll do other stuff during the day.
It's just so funny. Like, when I was watching this clip, when I was watching this podcast to kind of, like, see if you say anything interesting in the podcast, I did almost feel like, oh shit, like, he is right. He did say it's a test stream, blah, 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 blah. And I felt kind of bad that I kind of, like, was pushing that. However, I watched this, and this kind of makes him seem way more shadier. like this dude has a knack to coming off shady. It's like he can't help himself. He has to kind of make it shady for no reason. It's like you really make a straightforward deal with him, and he'll just like ruin it for no reason. Like he would like be accused of being a narc without him actually being a narc. Like he could actually be a genuine guy that's going to a drop to like do the deal, and he'll be like, yeah, yeah, guy. Like it would be like fucking weird, and the guy and they were like, okay, we're not gonna do a deal with him, and they're gonna leave, and he's not gonna get paid. He's gonna be pissed off. It's so weird. This dude was like, oh, let's do this time. It's like we hit the goal or we don't get anything, bitch.
All right, I'm tired of it, quite frankly. I'm tired of people trying to mess around. Oh yeah, well, I'll wait till the last minute.
Dude, I'm telling you, he has to be remorseful. Dude, he has to do the Corona stream and say, guys, I'm gonna play the game again. He has to. This is not good behavior. This is like really bad behavior for anyone to do.
Ahead of time, none of this nonsense, none of this fucking around. All right, I'm tired of it. Quite frankly, I'm tired.
Tired of it, quite frankly. Dude, you're asking for $150. Like, that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. Like, dude, come on.
I'm tired of people trying to mess around. Oh yeah, well, I'll wait till the last minute, and then I'll blah, blah. No.
And then you should some people who pay him at the last minute. This dude is very appreciative. But notice he doesn't shit on Lance Catamaran. He shits on shadowy people that he can't name. But it's always Lance Catamaran.
Oh, you should have supported, because now what's going to happen is people will complain. You have no right. There is absolutely no right whatsoever to complain that we're not.
You have no right! But this dude always says,
not everyone can make my streams.
And now he's telling you, you have no right. What if I had a family emergency, Philip? Was it like, okay, oh my god, dude! This dude, oh my god, it is tempting me so bad to fucking play the Randy out of a Marvel Tokon. It is killing me. Killing me. This dude was so butthurt that that Arxis and Sony sent out the beta code Friday night. And he couldn't play the game because of Cat's fucking birthday. He was mad and pissed. He was like, so, no Arxis, I'm not gonna drop my life to play Marvel. He took it so poorly. And now he's telling people they have no right. They have no right. Dude. Okay, I don't know who's in charge of the Marvel Tokon game because I want to say it's not Dice Games. I think, well, maybe it was Dice. Maybe Dice Games is working on it. I don't fucking know. But Arxis, okay, Arxis makes a statement. If you couldn't make it to the beta, you have no right. We told you the beta. We gave you the dates of the beta. They did give you the dates of the beta. You gotta look it up. It's just you had to wait to get the code, which is very like is that really Arxis' fault or is it Sony's fault? Because this is a Sony program that they're doing this with, by the way. Like Sony is doing a beta program for everything, and Marvel Tokon was part of that program. So it's not like Arxis was in charge here. I think this is a Sony thing. But anyways, they say we gave you the dates. You should have expected the email. So you should have planned your whole weekend. You have no right to complain. We gave you the dates. Do you know how pissed DSP would be? He would be pissed. He'd be more mad than he was when they just gave him the code. He would say these people should lose their jobs and they should be homeless. But DSP, who's running a business, is telling his clients they have no right to complain, even if they couldn't make the stream. This dude is unreal and greedy and selfish. Like, it's just childish behavior. It's why he farts on stream, he picks his nose, he burps into the mic, and all this stuff. This is what you do when you're a kid and you don't give a fuck about etiquette. Unless it's the wrong people you care about, like your fucking dumb fuck wife, right? This is insane.
We're not playing this game again. I laid down the criteria. No one did it. What do you want me to do? Okay?
He'd be so mad if Arxis talked
All
about
right.
this.
That's it. We're done. So tomorrow, no podcast. Chronos on the first stream. Gears on the late stream. See you tomorrow.
And then we play like hype music, which is really funny. And now we go to the Daily Wrap.
Good evening, everyone. Philly here, and welcome to the Daily Wrap. I could do that. The problem is if I do that, we're never going to finish it. The game's about... Now, here's the problem. A lot of people development with these people in Two Rivers Town and stuff like that. Chill vibes the whole time, but definitely attendance has dwindled and support did as well. We didn't even get halfway to a goal. Now, here's the problem. A lot of people want...
We didn't get halfway to a goal. Silksong made $94. The game is gone forever. Fuck that game. But Suikoden couldn't even make it halfway. See you when I play Suikoden.
People want me to take Suikoden to HD and put it on late streams because we're not getting a lot of attendance and a lot of support for it. I could do that. The problem is if I do that, we're never going to finish it. The game's about another 20 hours long. If we're only playing it 4 hours a week, you're talking 5-6 hours to beat it. We'll be playing this till the end of the year, okay? Especially juggling it with all the new releases. I kind of have to keep it on day streams if we're ever going to beat it. I don't want to take it out of the rotation entirely, but I'm not sure what to do. Honestly, it's just not getting the attendance and support.
Like, it's really annoying that this dude has such a strong bias for retro games, but modern games, he doesn't give a fuck about. And this dude will look you in the eye and say, video games are art, and he loves indie games, and blah, blah, blah. This dude does not give a fuck about the craft.
Support that Suikoden 1 was earlier this year, which is what prompted us to play the sequel. So I'm wondering what to do. I'd love feedback. Maybe some people are just missing these streams, but for the most part, yeah.
Yeah.
Right now, it was a disappointment today. I wish that it had done better, okay? Now, in regards to the late stream, Silksong, the game that everyone yelled at me to play. Remember, I was going to play...
Look at this. Look at how he starts this off. Everyone yelled at me to play. Dude, you fucking were like, should I play this game or that game? And then you said in the fucking Daily Wrap last week, well, I was going to play Silksong, but you guys yelled at me to play Metal Gear. He's playing Silksong, and now you're yelling at me to play Silksong. Why don't you fucking, like, find something else to do with your life?
Play Metal Gear Solid, and I was going to play Ballad of Gay Tony, and I was going to play Chronos. And everyone yelled at me, how dare I skip Silksong? Well, to be truthful, I think what's happening is we're getting a contrarian audience of trolls who come to...
This is... Oh my god. Like, on one hand, it's like, this has happened, and it's like, you know, silly how he hasn't noticed. Sure. But he also doesn't see the glaring problem with this as well. If you're noticing that your audience is a contrarian audience, I mean, again, I've literally seen people in the Silksong stream actively praise the game and say they like the stream. Like, I didn't see a lot of people shitting on the game. The only time that I've seen that is literally in response to his begging. So you kind of, I feel you can kind of gauge the behavior off of that alone. And there are regulars who are liking the game. Jade liked the game. Like, it's kind of not really true to say that nobody liked Silksong. Like, there were people who genuinely liked the game. I like it. Come on.
Come to the streams and just say whatever I'm doing is wrong. So if I adjust what I'm doing to do something else, they also say that's wrong. So in case in point, originally I wasn't going to play Metal Gear. Everyone yelled at me to play Metal Gear. So I did, and now that we're like...
This is dumb. This is dumb. He literally asked his chat, what should I play? Again, notice he acts as if he's the smartest guy in the room, and everyone he talks to is a fucking idiot. You asked for feedback. They said, oh, play Metal Gear because it's a new game. And also, again, it's a short game. And it's probably most likely easier, which it is. And he's close to beating it. What damage did Metal Gear Delta cause to the streams? Nothing. Because what else was he gonna play? What else was he gonna play? He stopped playing Minecraft. He stopped playing Truck Sim. What other game was he gonna play? Notice, he never once said any game he wanted to play that he couldn't because his chat wanted to play these games. The only game was Chronos. That's it. This is a pointless complaint that means nothing. Because what else was he gonna play?
Like more than halfway through the playthrough and about to finish it, basically attendance and support have fallen off and people aren't caring about it that much anymore. Come saying things like, you've already played this game twice, why are you playing it a third time? Okay?
But you've replayed
Silksong.
games.
I said I wasn't going to play it.
It's wild he's saying this as he's replaying GTA 4. And he's like, oh, it's with mods, so it looks pretty. MGS3 has a whole new graphics engine and has whole new gameplay controls that weren't in the original. GTA 4 with mods played just like GTA 4, it just looks prettier. And people supposedly said they had aim assist as well. Whatever. Like, these were superficial changes. He played GTA 4. It's the same game with superficial changes. Delta has the same kind of idea, but it also reinvented the gameplay in a whatever way, right? And this dude is saying, yeah, it's the same game. Wild.
Play it because we're playing Metal Gear. Everyone yelled at me, why are you playing old games? You should be playing the hot new game, Silksong. So I said to
when he was playing Metal Gear, Silksong wasn't even released yet. Like, dude, the game came out a few days ago and he's already finishing Metal Gear. Like, this is, again, a nothing complaint.
Said to everyone, here's the offer. We will play Silksong tonight.
Here's the
if
offer.
This stream gets good engagement, attendance, and support, I will actually make a playthrough of it. But this is the test stream for it. So here's what happened. Attendance started off decent.
Then what was this whole thing after Suikoden where you said if it doesn't do well, it can I'll keep it on the night stream. This dude must have been flying on autopilot when he said that. He would say that about any other game. And it must have been on autopilot. It must have been the other Phil inside his little head. Like, there are times where you really do think that there is something going on in that head. Like, it's kind of weird.
Decent support. We made around $30, and
literally
no one contributed for an.
Said this like, and people have been like theorizing like, what's the next arc? Like, there's another arc brewing with the guy. I mean, which it's kind of true. Something is happening. Something's going on. I mean, is this the way he's acting? Is very, very peculiar.
For an hour. So we're heading into hour 2, and we're at $30 out of the 150 goal. And I said, well, listen, I'm going to make another post to make it clear this is what's going on, so everyone knows, so there's no misconceptions. We need support, and if support doesn't come in, I'm sorry. What are you going to do, right? It is what it is. Let's see what happens. So I posted on X, I posted on my channel, hey, we are playing, but the support's not there yet. And attendance increased. Why? Because trolls showed up. Trolls started flooding the channel. So now we had like over 350 viewers on YouTube overall.
So he Theo theory. He knew the trolls would show up if he did that kind of tweet. So he did it so he could fudge the numbers and say, see guys, the troll showed up.
100 viewers on Kick. Support still didn't come in. It was only like the last half hour that finally some support came. And by the time that I was ending the stream, we didn't even hit $70. And I'm like, so we made less than I even did on support. Support still didn't come in. It was only like the last half hour that finally some support came. And by the time that I was ending the stream, we didn't even hit $70. And I'm like,
by the time we were ending the stream, we didn't even hit 70 goals. Okay, buddy, you're gonna play that game? Okay. Let's see. What's the King Tags here? $74. I mean, this is right at the end. But he made it sound as if he got that money after he quit out of the game. Dude, it's like there's 3 Phils. There's the positive Phil that was like, hey man, if you don't hit the goal, that's fine. We will I'll play this on the next stream again, man. Then we got pay up or die. Then we got, guys, you didn't pay up, and I think that's a problem.
And I'm like, so we made less than I even did on Suikoden 2 earlier today. That's ridiculous.
That is factually not true. Factually not true. And even then, it doesn't matter. You wanna know why? Because he would hit, let's say, this is Minecraft, right? He would have like $20. He would be at the end of the stream. He'd either be at the end of the stream or in the daily wrap. Lance Catamaran would hit the goal. Guess what? It would count towards Minecraft. But Silksong, for some unknown reason, does not get the same treatment. Well, or doesn't get the same treatment. Since it made the money after that, it doesn't count.
It's ridiculous, and you think I'm really going to keep playing this. So basically, this is a symptom of every Metroidvania game. People say they want them, but when I play them, they don't show up and they don't support. What can I do? Right? I made the criteria clear of how we were going to qualify to keep this.
He gave Metroid Dread, like, even if you compare it to Metroid Dread, he gave Metroid Dread multiple streams. Silksong, 1.5. 1.5. Doesn't even try the day stream. Maybe the audience is in the daytime. Doesn't even try.
This in the rotation as a real playthrough. So I'm turning the stream off, and a couple people contribute. So now we're up to like $90-something of support. I think we ended tonight at 94. And I was like, sorry, not gonna make some crazy exception. The rules were what I laid out, and it didn't.
No. You didn't say that.
This nonsense. None of this fucking.
No, we didn't say
Enough
sorry.
with if we hit 100 one more stream. We hit the goal now, or we don't play the game again. Period.
Yeah, that's not saying sorry. That's just being.
It didn't happen. So what are you gonna do?
What are you gonna do?
Okay. So now here's the deal. I really like Silksong. I played it tonight, and listen, it caused rage. You'll see if I play. When you watch the videos, it caused rage. It made me get angry because there's parts that there's not enough checkpoints. There was actually a fake checkpoint that pissed me off. So in general, I like Silksong. It's definitely going to be a rage-inducing playthrough.
I love that
it's the kind
on
of game
Twitter,
that I know that
everyone
when
got
you
to that
persevere,
fake
you feel
bench,
rewarded.
and they were like,
wow,
"Oh,
you
this
did
is so
it. You
funny!
beat it,
What
right?
a clever joke!"
I know that this
BSB,
would be that kind of
this
playthrough, and I'm
sucks.
willing to do it. But I'm only willing to do it if people are willing to support it.
Well, I mean,
Period.
he's only a stress
I'm not
ball.
going to go through some crazy.
I love he says that thing's a hand sanitizer, hand exerciser. But every time I see him hold that ball, is when he's like ranting and raving.
Ultra stressful game that's going to be in the rotation if no one's going to show up to support it. So I made the rules clear. We didn't hit the goal.
That's why he knew that it's a good well for salt, and he's like, well, if I'm gonna rage, you guys gotta whale me up. Which is like really, really specific. Like, it's really kind of baby mode, right? Like, come on, man. Come on now.
But here's the thing. We hit $94 of support tonight. So here's what I'm laying on the table. I'm going to upload these videos tonight. If you couldn't be here for Silksong, but you want to support the playthrough and you want to see me play
Nice
it,
little clap.
leave a super thanks on the video. If you couldn't make the stream tonight and you can make tomorrow's streams, attend tomorrow's streams and support them and say, this support is for Silksong.
And then guess what? If they do this, they're gonna get that same rant every stream. In different ways. There's no vacation. You support or that's it. That's gonna be the relationship every stream. Like Silksong already is gonna have the recipe for he will not allow it to have one slow stream. It's either he gets $150 or the game is over. That's it. No if, ands, or buts. Which is so annoying when he does that shit. Especially when he has let other games coast with low support. Like, come on.
If we hit $56 between the super thanks and support tomorrow on my streams, I'll play Silksong later in the week. But I'm making it clear people have to show up and support these streams when they happen. It can't be all trolls laughing, he's dying, ha ha ha. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to waste time. You guys are supporting all the other playthroughs right now.
But wouldn't you like be proving them wrong by beating the game. You know, like, and also remember, this is the guy that always brags,
When you say I can't do anything, that motivates me to do it more.
and shit like that. It seems a lot of people are like, Phil can't beat Silksong. He can't beat it. He sucks at the game. And he's like, yeah, man, if I suck at the game, cool. He can't beat Silksong.
Right?
He can't play.
Yours is
He
doing
cannot.
good. Chronos is doing.
Guys, he cannot stream Silksong. He's a little bitch. He can't even play it. He can't beat the game to completion without money. He needs money to play the game. And in order for him to debunk me, he has to play it. I'm not accepting any words from him. He needs to play the game.
Is doing good. We're finishing Metal Gear. Everything's doing decent. So I'm not going to take on another game if the game's not going to do well. And now take a look. Today we hit no goals. So now we're still at 45 out of 50. We've made no progress towards DSP Tries It this week. And the menu at Taco Bell comes out tomorrow.
Dude,
so
he hit one goal and said the dry spell is over. And then he got 2 slow streams. The dry spell is over, guys.
That's it. If you want to see Silksong, I'm giving you one final chance. Come by the streams tomorrow or leave a super thanks on the Silksong videos overnight, and I will count it towards it, and we'll see if we can hit that goal tomorrow. If we do, then I will play it again later in the week, and we'll continue with the playthrough. Okay? Fair enough. For the record, I like the game, and I do want to keep playing it. I'm disappointed because I actually made good progress, got to a good stopping point, and I'm like, shoot, I guess we're not playing it.
Shoot.
Hopefully that's not the case. Hopefully we will continue it, okay? So let's see what happens. Please support Silksong with super thanks or on tomorrow's streams. What are tomorrow's streams? First stream, okay. I'm trying to be as fair as possible.
Oh, God.
Some goals tomorrow so we can make progress and do DSP Tries It this week, okay? All right. I'm trying to be as fair as possible. Last chance for Silksong. Please support.
Honestly, the real reason he's being as fair as possible is this dude has decided we need to have DSP Tries It every week. Once a week. Even though the whole point of this goal system that he made was to reduce the stress, and so that we don't have to worry about hitting the goal every stream. Guess what? We're back to freaking out about hitting the goal every stream, because we need to hit the goal for DSP Tries It once a week.
Let's see what happens. Everyone have a good night, and I'll see you tomorrow. Peace out.
I mean, the thing is that he's 5 goals away. That number is not so bad. 5, right? You're thinking, okay, that's 5. But then you realize it's $150 times 5. And then you're like, oh, that is a lot of money. Yeah, exactly. Oh, man, these comments. Let's read the comments before we go to Coronos. Alright. You told people you weren't gonna play it. Most people that wanted to see it probably left for a bit while the game's out because of that. Suddenly, deciding to play it isn't gonna bring... Okay. This person's kind of right and wrong in this, because he's right in the sense that he did tell people he's gonna skip Silksong, whatever, right? But he did play it, like, close to release, to be fair. Like, I think it was the release day he played it. And he did bring it up, but I see what this person's saying. Like, if you heard him say, I'm going to skip Silksong, you're gonna, like, check out. But anyways, for a bit while the game's because of that. Suddenly deciding to play it isn't gonna bring instant results. Exactly. I mean, it doesn't even matter how he laid it out or whatever. I think it's any game. You buy a new game and you stream it, you're gonna have to build that audience to like the game and all this other stuff. You're not gonna just instantly get people like, I love this game, I love watching you play it. It's like, dude, this is like day one, man. But anyways, I think that's a problem you have often. You expect every decision to have immediate results. Silksong is one of the most streamed games at the moment. It could just be that you need to give it time for people to recognize it and garner interest. But that may take even longer after driving away the fans of the game. I also think random variation in support is inevitable. You can't expect there to always be a lot of every single stream. It's possible that you played on a random slow day, maybe even This dude, amazing comment. This dude, chef's kiss, summed up my entire video in a paragraph. This dude's the GOAT. As of late, you talk and pause a lot for things unrelated. Each time I popped into streams, the engagement rant it happened in slowed gameplay, and average viewer count on stream is only so high, and it's usually the same core group of fans and detractors. People's pocket change is needed at home now more than ever. Okay, this is kind of like, it's a good comment, don't get me wrong. Try generally playing something for with enjoyment. Like, I get, this I think is gonna get DSP like, this is a LARPer! But it's a good comment. But yeah, this comment's the GOAT. The best comment in the fucking universe. Okay. Let's dare check out the Chrono stream.
All right, I'm gonna pee quickly, and then we're gonna continue.
Pee. All right. What's top tip? What's not top tip? What's the king's tax? Hollow Knight. Also, this dude must have wailed out. His name is fucking Hollow Knight. Yeah, he hit it. This dude fell for it. He fell for the marketing scheme. Dude, you know what would be really funny? You know what would be hilarious even? He got this money and said it's not good enough. I'm scared to find out. I'm scared to find out.
Last time, this time I wanted to do like more fire, so like some more orange effect up front. Right. Of course, I'm gonna have to explain it again because we're so early. But here's the deal. And by the way, someone's already botting the stream. I see. That's nice. Hollow Knight Silksong is going to get a second chance. So here's the deal. Okay. Today,
he has a oh my god, this dude is gross. This dude is gross. He's a degenerate. He needs to be banned from streaming. Like, again, I've said this before. DSP exists to enforce stricter rules. Like, the rules that I would have in place would only affect him because it would be unfair for anyone else. This dude is so sleazy. So sleazy.
Over the course of this stream, Hollow Knight Silksong is going to get a second chance.
Gross.
What does that mean?
And you know what? The name of the tip was the name of the game. So I'm putting the theory out there. He found the whale. He found the whale to carry the stream. He found him. He found the whale.
Well, I told you all that after
I it is so depressing, honestly. The fact that this dude can like literally like he can like shit on all these people's heads and like tell them that they should like Minecraft themselves and they will still say thank you, Phil. Here's some money. This dude treats his fan base so bad and gets rewarded for it. Like it is so depressing the fact that these people can like vote and get out of bed. Like say whatever about Jade. Jade at least is like he's probably the only like chill guy in the fucking audience outside of the LARPers. I'm not including the LARPers naturally, but dude, it is so nasty. He has a fucking meltdown over his fucking chat not giving him money, and then gets rewarded for it. Like, this is like the kind of shit people would be like, there's no justice in the world. Like, and there is like injustice in the world and all this other stuff. Like, that's like this encapsulates what's wrong with the world. The wrong people get ahead.
After last week, you guys had asked me to play Hollow Knight Silksong. You said, please put it in the rotation. And I said, I'm skeptical about that because Metroidvanias historically never do well on this channel.
And I'm going to say it. If he...
Literally never.
If these Silksong streams get the treatment I'm expecting them to get, yeah. I'm not going to do a video like this. I'm just going to do a talking video about it because... Literally, it will just prove my point. He's gonna constantly threaten that game. So I hope that Hollow Knight fan is very excited to be on the chopping block every stream. He better be there every stream with his wallet open.
Okay, and
And again, and I'll say this: he's gonna read guides. What you saw that stream, the challenge and difficulty is gonna be the last you'll see of it. He's gonna magically know about all the secret nooks and crannies of that game and pretend he doesn't know. So yeah, this playthrough is already ruined because of that, and because he's gonna have a whale fueling him with money. So it's just
Because of that, I'm always skeptical about saying that I want to play one or I want to put it in the rotation. I mean, that's why we actually never played the original Hollow Knight, to be honest. Okay, so I said, here's what we're gonna do. We'll do a test stream
like
on Monday night.
dude. And I guarantee he's not gonna do this with any other game. He didn't do this with Truck Sim. Where was the Truck Sim goal? Didn't do it for that game. He's not gonna do it with Suikoden, even though that has not hit goals consistently. He's not gonna do it with any other game. Only this game that happens to be a fucking indie game. Again, this dude expects so much money for playing indies. It's like really obnoxious. Because this dude, like that A Plague Tale thing, it kind of really like pissed me off when that happened, because he got $400 to play an indie game that's like what, $40 at launch? And this dude cries and moans about games being $60, $70 now. He wanted $400 to play fucking A Plague's Tale. And this dude, Silksong is a $20 game. It's also on Game Pass, a subscription he keeps renewing and not even using. And this dude was like, we need to hit the goal. The investment he took to play Silksong is nothing. Nothing. And this dude is sitting like, guys, like, I need $150. Like, fuck off. And he wants to tell us he loves indie games.
We'll see if people show up, engage, and support with this stream, and have it as a main time. It was posted on social media. Okay? Now, everyone knew this. This was all explained way ahead of time. It was posted on social media. I explained it on podcasts. I explained it in these kind of pre-stream hangouts everywhere. So everyone was well aware that this is how Silksong was going to go. All right?
Okay.
So, how did it go?
How did it go?
Well, I would say, attendance was decent. We had around 200 to 250 people on YouTube. And
okay, I do not need
first time when you played a really
the play-by-play of this game.
Attendance is low. That I'm getting. I'm gonna do something I've never done before. All right, it's twofold actually. Here's what we're gonna do. Today, you can contribute on today's streams for Silksong. All right, take a look. Do you see this?
See this?
Silksong goal, 0 of 54. So, if you just decided not to contribute last night, or maybe you
By the way, remember, he doesn't paywall games. What is a Silksong goal, Philip? Like, come on.
couldn't be here for the late stream last night, and you like Silksong, and you want this playthrough to happen, okay? You could support it today. All we need is $54 for Silksong, and I will play it tomorrow as a major daytime stream.
The game is $20. I bought this game 2 times, and the second time I bought a bundle with the soundtrack and the game on Steam, which was like, what, $25? Maybe $30. Whoa, man. And in order for him to watch and play it, you not only, guess what, guys? You don't have to pay, you have to start by paying $54 today. Then, when he plays the game again, you gotta keep paying him. This is like the worst subscription model. It's like you get that trial run where it's like, oh, you free trial, then it's like, or then it gives you a trial discount, like, oh, your first membership is gonna be like $10, and then like when that runs out, you gotta pay up the full price, but it's gonna be $150, not even a monthly, daily, or whatever the fuck how frequently he plays this game. It is so nasty. It's so nasty, and this dude is like, I'm not greedy. I'm not greedy. These other people, they're greedy. They're greedy fucks. Look at what they do. What is this? Like and the way he's hyping this up or describing this is super disingenuous. He's saying as if you give him $54, that's all. That's all he's asking, and then he'll play the game. But guess what? If he plays the game, guess what? You're gonna have to keep giving him money, and then if you don't give him money, he's gonna drop it. So unless maybe I cut him off early, maybe he's gonna say, "Well, I'll play it. I won't worry about the goals." But we'll see.
And give it a shot as a major game in the rotation.
And by the way, he has done this before. He offered this for Truck Sim, and nobody took him up on that because Truck Sim sucks.
Okay, but we have to hit $54 for silksong today. Now, how can you do that? Contribute and say in your contribution, "This is for silksong." So if you give the sub, say in the chat, tag me and say, "Hey, this is for silksong," or resend me.
This is nasty. Let's see how he handles this because Major Chang says, "Phil, you're a big time idol of mine. Any advice on starting a streaming career? Admire the arm stamina, homie. You gotta grift harder, Major Chang. You gotta find a game that people want to watch, and if they don't give you money, you gotta squeeze them."
Send me a tip. In the body of the tip, put a something there and say, "Hey, this is for silksong." Okay? That's what I need you to do so that we know what's going on. Okay?
Okay,
Jasper,
so
you're being a nut here.
where's Major Chang's contribution gonna go?
So let's see if you guys really want silksong or not.
Is that really not
Again,
gonna be
put your
added?
money where your mouth is,
Oh my god, this
and
is so
support it,
nasty!
and then we'll play it tomorrow.
Put
It's
your
actually gonna
money
be-
where your mouth is. Put your money where your mouth is. This is disgusting. YouTube should like just delete his channel. They just say no, and everyone should not have him be allowed to make money. Like,
Gonna be-
come on.
tomorrow's daytime stream.
Oh my god, dude! I don't know why it's bothering me. This dude moved his cat's tail. I've seen him do this a few times, and I think that's kind of rude to a cat to just do that. Like, dude, it's a fucking tail. Is it gonna kill you? Jeez, I kind of hate that pissed me off. It's like nothing. It's a nothing thing to be fair, but it's just I can't imagine that being good for a cat. Like I can't imagine Jasper enjoying that. Throw him off. Fuck you, Jasper.
I can't concentrate. It'll be tomorrow's daytime stream if we hit $54 of support.
Yeah, you wanna know why? He has nothing else to fucking play! This dude's the ultimate grifter. This dude had nothing else to play. He told us as much. And then it's like, I can make money off of them. $54. Nasty work, King. Nasty work.
Support for silksong today. Okay? So right now we have Dan Zach, Javi, and Major Chong, but no one there had said, "Hey, this is for silksong," because I hadn't mentioned it yet. So starting right now,
Oh my
if any
god.
contributions come in and you say,
that is gross. That is gross. So he is specifically targeting Silksong fans' money at this point. He's specifically, scientifically, like a doctor, fucking getting his hands in their wallets. This is, and you know the funniest thing? If this works, he may do this more often. The fact he's bragging about this is kind of like, oh man.
you say, "Hey, this is for silksong. Let's make it happen. We'll do silksong tomorrow."
This is the kind of business decision where it's like, yeah, if you support it, you'll get the thing you want, but it's gonna lead to bad shit. But if you don't support the thing you want, we'll die forever. That's what this is. It's like, you know, it's like people who wanted to buy into Game Pass and they liked what they offered, and then like they slowly realized it was actually a bad idea to do that. Because I mean, Microsoft want to buy studios and close studios down and then all this other nonsense.
Tomorrow, if we hit the $54.
That's
Now,
all
in addition,
this is.
in addition to this, I'm going to give you 2 for 1. If we hit the $54 of support for silksong, okay, guess what? I'm also going to count it as a goal that was hit, because if we're counting it for
I said to someone in a Discord that he wouldn't do this because it's because of semantics, man. But I forgot the other thing. The greed monster, the greed monster angle. Oh, it makes me want to find the NFL thing in the fucking Suikoden stream, and I don't fucking want to do that. But he said he wouldn't do it. He said he wouldn't do it. He said that would be terrible. That's not how it works. And now he's saying that's how it works.
For last night, then we might as well count it towards.
And again, he said in that Suikoden stream, if it doesn't hit the goal, it will remain a nice stream, I guess. And now he's like, straight up, I need to make the goal. You know what? I think what happened, the goals hit thing ruined his initial plan. He wanted that goal hit now. This dude's a monster.
The goal from last night. So if we hit $54 of support for Silksong today on these streams, we'll get to 46 goals. Okay? There you go.
Like, and this is purely self-serving. It's the most self-serving goal because he straight up says he wants to order out once a week. Like, and he doesn't want his wife to cook because of this and that, and it's always to benefit him. And that's what this is. Why do it for free when I can get paid to do it, right? Like, these goals really just became self-centered.
Do you guys actually want Silksong? For real? Or is it a bunch of vocal LARPers who basically are people who are contrarians who just want to say, whatever Phil's not doing, that's what he should.
Look at this. He's asking for $54, and then he's shitting on them for, like, wanting Silksong. What a cool guy, and he got the money anyway. And he's acting as if this is a favor. When it really isn't. It really isn't. Because the only favor is for people who genuinely like Silksong, but that playthrough is gonna get fucked with pretty bad. He's still gonna go back to begging. This is only just so he can hit the goal for this week's DSP Tries It. That's all this is.
He should be doing, and what he is doing is always wrong. Let's put it to the test. Today is your ultimate chance to prove that you actually want Silksong or not. Right?
Nice scam, buddy. He's not greedy, by the way. But will the excess money from the King's from the Silksong goal go into the King's
Silksong is on
tax?
Game Pass. If you're saying that you need to justify the cost of the game, you're an idiot.
Whoa! Where did he read that? Why do you need $54 for Silksong? Isn't the game $20? Is that just your requirement for playing it immediately, or gauging interest a playthrough of it? Your fans contribute because they like you,
or not, right?
Does the Silksong money count? Okay. What? Did you start rolling over the scores of in the end? KT9000 knows what's up. Did they start rolling over the scores in the NFL too? Oh my god, the irony's lost on Phil, because that was a different Phil, guys. This was a different Phil. This was someone else.
Silksong is on Game Pass. If you're saying that you need to justify the cost of the game, you're.
Silksong looks cool, but I don't care. What? I really don't know where you read that.
Game, you're an idiot.
How come you don't take no?
You're actually stupid. That's really dumb. We're gauging support for the playthrough. This game apparently is long. I've heard Silksong is.
Okay, look, I'm sorry. He literally has said in the past, well, the game is this much. I didn't make the money back. He made it a point in the past to say he needs to at least make the money back for buying a game to play it. He has said this about Game Pass, how it's great. He doesn't have to. There's no risk in playing games and all this stuff. There's no financial risk at all, because he said that for skipping games. I don't want to buy a game and get no support or whatever the fuck. But okay, whatever.
Song is actually quite a challenging and long game. If I'm going to commit to playing it, I need to be sure people actually will show up and support it. Not, oh, let's start playing a game, get 10 hours in, and everyone quits. So show me that you want Silksong. Support it today. Let's get support rolling for Silksong. Let's continue, and we'll do Chronos today. Let's go. You seemed upset last night and adamant that it was done. I'm excited for a second chance. So, Danzak, are you saying you want that to...
Danzak is a oh my god, Danzak, are you fucking stupid? Let's hear this again.
So, Danzak did a $5 super chat. He says, what prompted this change of heart? You seemed...
Oh my god, what prompted this change of heart? This wasn't a change of heart, stupid! Like, oh my god, dude. This is aggravating. The fact that his fans actively prove they're really stupid. I can't, I'm not convinced that his fans have a brain. I really don't. At this point, Jade is the smartest person in the fucking room. Like, if it's not the LARPers, Jade's the smartest. Like, Jade at least knows what he wants and he watches a fucking stream. These people, like, dude, what prompted the change art? Fucking idiot. He said it in the daily rap. Oh, like, and it's so obvious. This dude, why do you think I was like, twofer, I'm gonna do this is not cool? Because he knew the fucking attitude he had in that stream was not cool. He didn't even apologize, but this is what he does. He acts like an asshole, and the next day, like, it's a purely abusive relationship bullshit. And this dude is literally acting as if he's doing you a favor for him to get fast food earlier. Man, get fat.
Seemed upset last night and adamant that it was done. I'm excited for a second chance.
Because it was done, and he's adamant now. He's adamant now, dumb Zach. He's not getting, if he doesn't get the money now, it's gone for good. Oh my god. I don't know why Danzak, like, riled me up this bad, but it's just, it's so transparent and paper thin, this behavior. And this dude's like, you're so cool, Phil. This dude is actively grifting off his own fans and he's getting rewarded for it. And his fans are like, wow, you're so cool. Nobody does this before. You know what? During that podcast where he was talking about which 3 games, he was like building up the suspense of picking Metal Gear, he did a whole song and dance about how other streamers base their gauge by people paying money. Guess what DSP is doing to gauge interest? And guess what? If someone says this to them, like, Phil, you're like doing this what these other people do.
So if they do it, it's okay. What I do is fucked up.
I don't know, DSP. Maybe don't act like as if you're a special little snowflake. Oh my god, this shit is like, it is bad. It is just bad.
Danzak, are you saying you want that to count towards Silksong?
And then he says, Danzak, do you want to say that? Do you want me to add this to? Oh my god. And this is, that was so dumb to say. Dumb. Oh my god, no. Wait, what? I don't know. Fuck, I don't know who
what you're saying.
To. I don't give a fuck. Well,
hold on a second.
Oh my god, this dude is fucking stupid.
Don't leave this on a cliffhanger. Guess what?
This reminds me. This literally reminds me of the Switch 2 thing. Where he was like, yeah, I don't have a Switch 2. I don't have it. Yeah, the trolls ruined it. Sucks. And then, like, he was gonna announce this event. All the whales showed up and showered him with money. He's like, guys, it's Mario Kart World. And it was like a thing you already paid. It was really weird and sus. And I feel like if anyone watched that like segment again, they're gonna have like brand new conspiracy theories. And that's what this reminds me of. Like, this dude gets rewarded so much for cheating, for treating his fans like shit. It's kind of like, you kind of have to hand it to Phil. He's kind of, if there are people who deserve to be grifted at this point, it's his fans. Like, he has treated them so badly that I don't feel bad for them getting grifted on. Because it's like they get what they deserve. They get what they paid for. Oh, man.
I want you to speak the truth. You think about the choice you're making.
I've not played a Chuck sound clip in so long.
I did not make a mistake.
Oh my god.
He'll never change. What a sick joke.
I love the Chuck sound clips. I need to find more. I want more. I want more of Chuck.
I just received a $54 tip. I'm not kidding. And it says, from Hollow Knight, don't leave this on
chicanery?
a cliffhanger. This is for Silksong. So we immediately
this
received
chicanery?
the money. There you go. Let's go.
This chicanery?
That's what I'm talking about.
What a
See
sick
what I
joke.
mean? All right.
What a sick
let's
joke.
go.
Man, listen to that fucking laugh. Listen to this.
So we immediately received the money. There you go. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. See what I mean?
See what I mean?
All right,
See
let's
what
go.
I mean? I was able to shake you for all your pennies.
Oh.
This
Hell yeah,
chicanery?
open that damn
No,
briefcase,
he
baby.
orchestrated it.
So
No, he
we
orchestrated
hit
it.
the Silksong goal. That means, ladies and gentlemen, it is official. We did hit a goal last night. Today.
Oh my god.
So let's
and then-
celebrate.
and then he does the teacher
Thank you
joke.
all. And I know what the fuck. That what did they say the name was? Hollow Knight. Let's get that on the leaderboard.
Guys, that didn't even. Oh man, that is gross. Wait, no. Oh my god, he fucked up the leaderboard.
Top tip.
It's all kinds of fucked up.
Okay. Now, that was for the Silksong goal. So I can actually delete the Silksong goal because we don't need it on the leaderboard anymore because we already hit it. Okay? So now, anything else that comes in today now counts towards
The
our regular goal. So now let's do shout-outs. Okay? So Danzak was our first contribution with a $5 super chat. Let's get that on the leaderboard.
Wow! He has a $54 tip. Doesn't add to the King's tax. That was for the Silksong goal. This dude needs to be thrown away. He needs to go to jail. He needs to go to jail. We need to get Chuck McGill needs to get rid of him. Like man, this is.
I want you to speak. You think about the choice you're making. The rule of law, the idea that no matter who you are, your actions have consequences.
Oh my god.
I am not crazy!
Damn, Danzak, it's hard to spell your name.
And
Okay.
I like that dude steamrolled Danzak.
So Danzak says, what prompted the change of heart? You seemed very upset last night and very adamant that it was done. I'm excited to give it a second chance. So,
Oh my god. Was Danzak Hollow Knight? Because Danzak acted as if he's giving something a second chance. The average person would assume he may not have hit the goal, right? And then he's saying, "Oh, you're gonna give it another goal." Like this is really weird. And then it's especially weird. He specifically like, oh man, this dude really is gonna grift this game hardcore. So I hope this Hollow Knight cuck is ready to carry the stream all the way to completion because he's gonna get squeezed hard.
two things prompted my change of heart. All right? Two things. The first thing
Let me guess. I talked to my dumb fuck wife and she said, "Felt like you're an idiot," and you're like, "Oh, okay."
is, by the end of that stream, I really liked the game.
Oh,
Like, I actually really enjoyed it.
okay.
And I was like, man, I want to play more. Like, after
Sure.
persevering, it would suck to end right now after I've only played 3 hours of this game. All right? And I get that. My late streams are late night for people. And number two, fair enough. Not to keep going.
No,
It would suck to end right now
No,
after I've only
no.
played 3 hours of this game, and I'm
think
actually
I know
really
what he was
liking
gonna
it.
say.
So that was
That's
number
bullshit.
one. And number
that,
two,
that is bullshit.
fair enough. I will say this. Maybe some people just can't attend the late stream.
Fuck you. Fuck you. Dude. He said, oh my god. I don't know if he said, I don't think he said it there. Maybe he did. Shit.
Am liking the plot a lot, and I'm looking for eventually very soon. Hopefully it's possible. Last chance for Silksong. Please support. Let's see what happens. Everyone have a good night.
Whatever. He literally said no excuse. He literally said no excuse. And now he's like, fair enough, not everyone can make every stream. Fuck you, man. Fuck you.
Streams. All right, and I get
Like,
that. My late streams are late night for people who are
so disingenuous. This is the most fake person I've ever met. He makes a politician look real. Like, this is nasty work. He honestly could become president at this point. This is so nasty. Such a gross dude. Fucking shut up.
who are like in Europe or maybe even on the East Coast. You know, it's
now
like
he's
midnight by the time I leave.
East Coast, Europe. Where was this that night? You told him no excuse. No more excuses. I kind of want to find it now. I'm getting kind of like annoyed. I like it's like sending me. I'm just gonna look at the transcripts. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, you can continue it. Well, no, he gave it the deal here, so it would have to be in that stream. So you get the goal tomorrow. If you do, then I'll play it. Continue the playthrough. Okay, fair enough. For the record, I like the game. Hopefully, okay, yeah, I think I would have to go to the stream archive for Silksong.
My late stream ends. So maybe there are people who genuinely want to see Silksong.
But you know, I watched this clip earlier. Like
those people could not be on the stream, and they were hoping
it's
that
so
it was going to
nasty.
be
You
supported.
heard
And I
him,
mean,
what
it
he
wasn't
said.
not supported. It just was only supported 2/3 of the way.
You heard what what he said.
And immediately
This is
now,
so fake.
we get a tip from someone who says, you know, they want to see Silksong continue. They probably couldn't be on the late stream last night. There you go. Okay? Super chat, and it's talking about arm stamina, keep it up. I get the feeling that there's some kind of a meme because someone else, thing I can think of is that a couple days ago, I kept like flexing my arm like, oh man, it kept hurting. It was like, what, made up another meme or something. How was that? And it was actually hurting me pretty bad. So I don't know why you're saying that. The only thing I can think of is that a couple days ago, I kept like flexing my arm like this, and the reason was because I pulled a muscle in my arm, and it was actually hurting me pretty bad.
This dude would tell us every day about how his body hurts him. Doesn't tell us his arm was hurting.
So I was trying to like work the arm and loosen that muscle. It was actually my forearm muscle was like really tense and hurtful. I was like, oh man, it kept hurting. It was like, what, 2 days ago was that?
What was he doing?
Or was it
that was
Friday?
hurting
It was
his
the other
arm?
day.
Oh, I know.
It hurt really bad. So I had to keep working the arm. It was Sunday. That's right. It was Sunday. So I don't know if
doing
we made up
that?
another meme or something. I don't care. Thanks for $2.
Yeah,
And then
man.
Major Chong did a €5 super chat. No, 5. Oh, that's what the joke is. Because I'm saying right now, and I'm just holding my arm like this. Oh, okay. All right. It's a new meme.
Oh, he knew people were like mentioning that he kept like flexing his arms or whatever the fuck. Oh man, he kind of let it spill. He kind of confirmed what everyone knew, that he still kind of is in the know of detractor memes. Like that thing about the arm and like, oh, they're flexing. That was the thing ALT was talking about, and he knew what he said. He knew that was a meme. Okay.
Got it.
Easy watching WPIG, man.
These things go right over my head. Memes. And then pointing to the camera. And that's $6.07. Idol of mine. Any advice on starting a streaming career? And I €20 super
Grift.
chat.
You gotta grift. That's what you gotta
That's
do.
a big
And
super
treat your
chat.
viewers
Thank you
like
so
shit,
much.
apparently.
Just get high periods
Apparently,
on the
viewers
leaderboard.
love it when you talk to them like shit. And you gotta threaten
How
them.
much is
You gotta
20
say, give me
euros?
money
I
or
wonder. Let's
else,
find
and
that out, 'cause all
they'll
these conversion
do
rates are
it.
different. If only YouTube would
And
convert it.
don't ever apologize. You could be wrong. Die on that hill.
So that gets us up to looks interesting. LEDs. First time here. Well, thank you for contributing on your first time here. How are the lights on the wall behind you called? Looks interesting.
What are the? Oh my god.
LEDs. It's LED lights. I have 2 LED lamps on the
He's
side that
talking
are like
about the
vertical standing
fucking
lamps, and then
color.
I have one
Oh
LED
my god, he's being so literal.
light on the floor. Is by far the best fire scene.
Okay,
Okay,
fire
thank you.
scene. Okay.
Auto saving. How
He acted as if
far
the
were you
dude
back?
asked
Is it
him
a
like to
hard
give him a
save?
social security number.
So if you're
like,
saying it's not, then
how,
that's okay.
How do you pay your
Thank you.
taxes?
Today, if that's the
I
situation,
go
I'll
to
check
my
the load
guy
screen
and I give him
and see if the
information.
autosave is a good one. Find a save, and I had to go like an extra 15 minutes to find a save. First, it was right after a boss fight, and then last time it was after this big, chase and puzzle. Currency affecting. Did you just type in the.
All right, I'm done. I'm done. Oh god, his rat teeth are showing.
As much as yesterday. Look, my shirt is actually staying in place.
Oh my god, I don't give a fuck about your dumb fuck shirt.
1,000 viewers. Again, those are my viewers, but I don't get any credit for that. I don't get paid for that. I made $94 on that stream. So if I made 150, 100% we would have locked in that we were playing it tomorrow already. But thankfully, someone here who is a fan who wasn't there last night was generous, so now we're playing it tomorrow.
He made the viewers. Like, again, I said this before, the viewers that he's bitching about would not give him money. Like, these are not people that would give him money. Like, come on.
The movie is a massive flop. Not because the movie's bad, but because everyone stole it, re-uploaded to Investigate Scenario 2.
Oh no.
Joe TV series, and I'll have G.I. Joe be popular again. Okay? So when you invest in something that you like, you get more of it. Now, I'll make some G.I. Joe product. This was they pay for this. In scenario number 1, some effort into it. There was big demand. Okay, I don't think Pogs really were popular. I don't believe that.
Dude, like, this is wild. This is going to be another 4-hour video.
Okay, G.I. Joe.
Like,
here we go. G.I. Joe. At one point, G.I. Joe was ultra popular. Then it died. They brought it back, and it died again. So let's say, for example, there was big demand. People were like, man, we really want a new G.I. Joe movie. No matter what, we want G.I. Joe. Okay? So they make a new G.I. Joe movie. And they try to put some effort into it. And maybe it's not perfect, but it's G.I. Joe, and it's reinvigorated. Here's G.I. Joe. Here's the movie.
Well, look how much of a fucking corporate person this dude is. Like, so he's literally saying to people that they should just eat slop and they'll get what they want. So if you want this, and if the network just, hires a director that is a shitty director, let's say, and the movie is bad, you should just watch the movie because you like the IP. That's like not how you like enjoy movies. Like, come on.
Movie. Now let's investigate 2 scenarios. In scenario number 1, people actually go to the movies and see the movie, pay for it, so it makes box office profits, or they watch it at home, they pay for the subscription, they pay for the rental, and the G.I. Joe movie makes a lot of money. So what happened?
So why is he mad at Transformers then? Or like Street Fighter V making money and all this other stuff. Like, he got mad that Transformers kept making movies. Those still made money. Same with Avatar. Like, he was like, oh, nobody cares about Avatar. He joined the bandwagon of sitting on Avatar. But it still made box office numbers. And this dude is like, well, why do this, right? Like,
happens is those people who made the G.I. Joe movie make profits and say, oh, this was a successful business venture. I will now take the money that I made.
But there's a good chance they'll learn the wrong lesson. Because what if they pay for the movie, they said the movie sucks, like they don't like the movie, well, guess what, they're gonna make more movies now because you supported that. I mean, but okay, let's see where
made on the G.I. Joe movie and reinvest it and make more G.I. Joe movies. And maybe I'll make some G.I. Joe products, and I'll make a G.I. Joe TV series, and I'll have G.I. Joe be popular again. Okay? So when you invest in something that you like, you get more of it. Now, let's investigate scenario 2. The G.I. Joe movie comes out, and no one goes to see it. Instead, everyone pirates it. People steal it, re-upload it to the internet.
This is bullshit. I saw a recent discourse about this, and this has been a point for years. Like, this isn't the first time someone said this, and it won't be the last. But piracy does not directly impact box office numbers, and it doesn't affect anything. If anything, it helps a lot, because it helps spread the word. It's good word of mouth. Like, people will hear, oh, this person said this was good. I'm gonna go, like, check it out and buy it. Because, again, not everyone torrents, not everyone pirates. Like, this idea that, like, every single citizen on the planet, everyone on the planet would just easily pirate it's ridiculous. Like, that's not necessarily true, and it's because it's a percentage. And even then, if it's something good, they'll go out and buy it anyway. Like, I did I found all the discography of the Aquabats and you know, in a location, you know what I'm saying, and I liked the music. I ended up buying a lot of their other CDs, and I supported their TV show. I went to a few of their concerts. Like, I put money into their work. Like, that's kind of the nature of it. Like, people, like, these companies should not be this predatory over piracy because it doesn't affect them directly. If you look at all these like flops, it's because of either timing or the movie was just straight up bad. Like, just bad.
The internet, film it with fucking handy cams, and fucking put it all over their phones, and it's all stolen. So
But this is dumb too, to bring up the handy cam. So you're watching a movie. You're gonna prefer to watch a handy cam and not watch the actual movie? Like, at that point, you're not in it for the movie. Like, come on.
So the movie is a massive flop. Not because the movie's bad, but because everyone stole it.
How
Everyone
did
wanted
Superman do
it,
so
everyone
well?
liked it, but they stole it. So now, the people who made the
This
movie
is
say, what the
really
hell?
stupid.
We made a movie.
Like,
Everyone-
this is not true. Like, oh man, this is an old story because this is about Wolverine Origins or whatever the fuck that terrible movie was with that had the fucked up Deadpool. That I think nobody torrented at all. Like, nobody pirated that movie, and it still flopped. Like, it miserably flopped. Morbius did not get pirated at all, and that also flopped. Well, maybe it did, but anyways, that Wolverine movie flopped, and nobody pirated it. So what? What about that? That just shows you that piracy doesn't affect the sales numbers. Like, it just doesn't work that way. The networks want to say it does because of course they want to make as much money as possible. Like, of course. But these are corporate suits that have yachts. This is the guy that's like, oh, you put your show rich, he doesn't care, and this and that. But he's Mr. Defend companies' IPs till the death. Like, he hates emulation for no reason. He hates piracy. Like, these are things that are not controversial if you have a brain, and you're not a fucking corporate slop eater like he is.
Everyone seemed to want it and like it, but we made no money on it. So now we can't make another movie. We can't make products. We can't make a TV.
What about these games that were successful that still got laid off and canceled? Like, what about those? Hi-Fi Rush did very well. Canceled. Like, the studio shut down. Microsoft had another successful hit with another game, I can't remember. That also, like, they canceled that too. Did piracy do that too? No.
A TV show, we can't do anything because we're broke. You understand?
This is like bullshit.
If you support things that you like, you get more of what you like. If you steal things that you like, you don't get it. That's how life works.
No.
So if you like me playing games like Silksong, where I
my
rage
God,
and there's a lot of stress, but then I overcome and I persevere.
Work.
And if you want to clip farm it, and if you want to laugh at it, you should support it, because then I'll do more of it.
No, because honestly, this is really dumb. If I want to clip farm it, again, any game he plays, you can clip farm it. Like, it doesn't matter what game he's playing. It could be a game he wants to play, you can clip farm it. Like, I'm sure people can clip farm fucking Chronos and Suikoden. But this dude is acting as if, like, people specifically wanted to clip farm Silksong, and they should pay to do that? They don't have to. Because, fuck you. He makes, like, $150 a stream, and he's, like, crying about fucking change. Dude, he asked for $54. He refused to play a game until he got $54. That's really pathetic. That's pathetic. He had to fucking squeeze a dent for that money. And honestly, and again, he says this as if it's punishing us. It's actually punishing his fans that actually like his content. But okay.
But if you don't support it, then I'm not going to do it. I'm going to go do something else. Something else that people want to see and will support. That's how life works. And if you don't understand that simple formula, you're a moron, and I can't help you. I don't care about you. There you go.
Okay. Right. I mean, there's an epic instance where, like, Weird Al Yankovic had that biopic, with Daniel Radcliffe called Weird. And it was on Roku. And everyone was saying, I can't get Roku in my territory. I can't do this. I can't watch it. I can't access this movie, period. Guess what Weird Al said? Did he say, too bad? No. He told them, hey, there's a certain website to go to. Like, he fucking, like, promoted piracy, basically. And because he was like, look, I don't care, just fucking watch it. It's a good movie, you know, do this. Weird is pretty good, by the way. It's a solid movie.
Okay.
And I did support it. Yeah. I bought it. It's on Amazon now.
I don't give it to them anymore. Do you get it? It says, why are you so delusional? They're never going to support you. Well, that's the point I'm making.
Dude, that's the point? But it affects your fucking fans, dude. He had people who liked Silksong, and then he's like, I'm gonna squeeze money out of them. Okay.
Making. They're not going to support me. So that's why when they come to the streams and they yell and scream for something, I don't give it to them
But he did. He played Silksong because they screamed at him. Same with Metal Gear.
anymore. Do you get it? That's the point. Well, didn't you see all the people who were asking for Silksong? Well, where were they last night?
Oh my god, dude, this is like insane. Insane what he's arguing. He's like, where were they? He got $54 from a dude who wanted him to play it. Yet again, this drama that he's making only punishes his fans.
They were on a restream. They weren't here. So why should I give them what they want?
They were on a restream. Dude, they gave him money when he played after the Battle of Gay Tony. When that didn't work and he streamed then, they gave him money. They did give him money. He got $94. And this dude is like, yeah, these people were trolls. Again, all these people who gave him money that night, fuck them. But this fucking whale that's like, I'm gonna give you $54, praise Hollow Knight. Like, dude, come on. And then he tells us, not everyone can make it. You see how little that mattered? You see how little they couldn't make it because they live in Europe and shit mattered? It didn't matter. He still wrote them off as trolls. Again, it would make more sense if he just talked to his viewers as if he's talking to his fans and not about detractors. Like, a lot of people I follow, like, they don't talk about their haters this much and this passionately.
If my actual viewers and supporters want it, I'll do it. And in this case, we did have $94 of support last night, and we just hit the, we had...
So $94 wasn't good enough? That's cool. I'm glad that your fans gave you $94 and you determined that's not good enough. I need more. Not greedy, by the way.
I'm so confused. We had $96 of support last night. I had the number wrong. We had $96 of support last night. We needed
more?
54 today. We hit the 54 because of...
He had $96. That's not what Raw Phil had. It was 94. Did he get more money that he didn't tell us about? Very honest.
Fan actually did it, and now we're good. So, no problems. Now tomorrow we play Silksong, and we see how it does. Cool.
And we see how it does. Very cool wording, King. And you know what? I have a feeling this game's gonna go the next.
By the way, the bots are all quitting out of the stream.
I'm telling you, the game could hit $150 every day stream. It will still become a night stream. Guarantee it. And then he's gonna drop it.
Now, finally, that's good. Stupid bot viewers that they sent over here for no reason. That I never understand. Why anyone bots my streams interviews? They don't actually exist. Okay. They're all bots.
He's saying this because there's no negative repercussion for him, so it's like, why would anyone do it if I don't die from it? It's like, okay, man. Like, they probably want you to get attention.
And then when the stream ends from it, narcissistic streamers who think, oh, look, I have 1,000, 2,000, think that they're big shots. What's going on with... Erlin says, how are you able to tell when bots are here versus radio? It's bots.
Okay,
on YouTube. Made the album is. So you can't fault them for playing the YouTube game. Get half as many views as documentary that's toxic. It's that simple. It really is. So you can't fault them for playing the YouTube game.
The YouTube game.
I have no ill will towards June or anyone who is honest about it, trying to cover it neutrally. I have absolutely no ill will towards whatsoever. But the people who use the clickbait shit, the really insulting
Tricky Tom
things that they say in like the
documentary.
titles and shit, it's just dumb.
Just
It's just dumb because it's not even true, but then that they use it as
It's
their
not
cash
true.
line, But I don't care. They don't
care.
once again, they don't affect me. What matters is who's here every day.
Right, okay. The people who were there for last night didn't matter. They didn't care. They were trolls.
I want to hear one about Jeffrey Dahmer. There you go. I get it. Well,
What?
there you go. Eliza Pancakes, fair enough. Eliza Pancake says, it's not just the YouTube game. I don't want to watch a Netflix documentary about a regular nice guy. I want to hear one about Jeffrey Dahmer. There you go. I get it. It's not just YouTube. I was just saying that because you were talking about YouTube. But yeah, you're right.
Okay, whatever. Okay.
People go for the top.
Because it's interesting. Like, whatever. I kind of wouldn't compare YouTube documentaries to like actual documentaries on real events. That was a big thing.
Okay,
like,
we're gonna start.
It's
ready to start with
different.
Chronos?
It's a
Cool.
little different.
We have to start. Actually,
But whatever. Okay. Let's do a vibe check for the current.
I think we're done with the key now. I wonder if we're done with the
I
key.
hope Hollow
wonder if
Knight
they
is still
tell
the
you when
top
you're done with the
tipper.
key. It'd be nice if they would.
Come on, top tip Hollow Knight. Yes!
Wait a
Hollow Knight is forever the top tipper and his money
Wait a
doesn't
minute.
get counted, so it's really weird. Yes!
No. Okay. I was gonna say, can you cheat and put the flamer fuel in there and get a
Oh,
one?
guys,
no, they don't let you.
guys, this game not doing so good. This is making less money than Suikoden. Is he gonna say, guys, we may have to drop this game? Is he gonna do a Chronos goal tomorrow? Guys, if he doesn't end this stream with 150, I think this game's gonna go away. This is the second stream. He only hit the goal one time with this game. And he got $67. I better see Chronos goal on the leaderboard either tonight or tomorrow. I better see it. No excuses. Alright, that is it for this long video. I did not expect this to be long. We were like right at the end and then this stream happened. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. And I hope to see you next time. Bye.